We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Let's ride on my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey. Hey.
Hey. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Ashes and ashes for doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I'm a Levite, no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I'm a Levite, no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He giving. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. Israel, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
Build up your patience, hear out the words that I'm speaking in cadence. I just opened up the book of the truth, flipping the pages, looking for salvation. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been praying we make it. I've been praying we make it. And I just been busy converting my mind. The Most High is showing you wonders and signs. Seek out the wisdom and surely you'll find the key to the gates of the greatest of times. Yeah. The Spirit on me while I'm rhyming these rhymes. Turn from your sin and repent of your crimes. Endure to the end, keep your faith and you're fine.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient. We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian. It's right, yo, my nation. Christ coming back, be patient. Patient, 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 patient.
We long suffering, that mean we patient. We recovering. Awake the nation, change your mind, transformation. Present God's lost presentation. Only way you get salvation. Christ gave us the demonstration. I ain't Haitian, I ain't black. I am Israel, that's a fact. My spirit bear witness, I'm dismissing Christmas. Encounter a Christian, God's work up with quickness, reviving the sickness. Asking for patience and asking forgiveness. I'm doing His business until it's the finish. His work keep me driven, His goodness He given. Hey, hey, hey.
We the real Jews, no faking. I believe ain't no Haitian.
Shalom.
We can hear you.
I hear you. Okay. Shalom,
Yeah,
shalom, shalom, Israel. Welcome to Patient Saint
Radio.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. With us, we got
Bishop Yawsa,
Deacon Manakai,
Captain Aria,
Captain Apari.
Captain Dakar,
Officer Solomon.
Officer Jerham.
Sayona.
Hanana.
Oh God. Where the hell is Tickalicious?
She is in Chicago.
What they have to do with us?
She training, right?
Don't call herself out on
Oh,
the air.
my bad.
Bishop, welcome back, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High. Glad to be back. Glad to be with my brothers and sisters in another state. So it's
All praise.
a wonderful thing. Always
Today's
good
a
to
special
be
day,
here.
man. I'm so glad and happy to have this captain right here next to me, man. Hey,
Captain Aye, all right.
what you guys don't? Hey, this captain right here, Captain Aparium. Me and him, man, we had a little history in New York. I was in New York with him. His brother he been in one for a while too.
All praises.
Welcome, Cap.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a pleasure to be here, man.
praises.
I'm honored to be out of PSR.
And you also got Captain Dakar.
Hey, good to be here. Good to
How
be
you
here,
doing,
Pete.
sir?
Good to be here, yes, sir.
Hey, I have no idea what Solomon was doing here.
You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea.
Hey, by the mercy of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? I made
I
it.
have no idea.
By the mercy of the Lord, D.
Yes, sir. We missed a couple of brothers. As you guys know, yesterday we had over 800 men at St. Louis because of a situation where our brothers get shot. So you know how it is, man. You touch one of us, you touch it all.
That's right.
So I'm saying we ain't playing. You ain't playing. We ain't playing with y'all.
Nope.
Right.
So we missing Captain Shemaiah. Actually, Captain Shemaiah is in Memphis, isn't he?
Right.
Yes. Captain Shemaiah is in Memphis. Captain Amazai is in St. Louis. Nobody know where the hell is Barnabas.
He's on the road.
That guy is everywhere, man. Hey, when you were talking to Barnabas this morning, where the hell was he?
He was on his route back from
What
St.
did I
Louis.
told you? Nobody know where the hell he is. You think he's in St. Louis? He's out on the road. You think he's in? Where he's in the road to go where? To New York, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What did I told you? Nobody know where the hell this guy is, man. Oh, we missing Kamalai.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I forgot all about him.
Wow. Oh, God.
He in
I
St.
didn't
Louis.
even know he was part of the show.
Man.
Damn.
Country ass guy.
Oh, Lord. Hey,
Missing country ass guy.
that means you got to turn it up.
Don't tell me country ass guy went to St. Louis too.
Yep.
He did.
Nah, he went to St. Louis. No, he didn't.
So
Oh, he went to Memphis.
He went to Memphis with Cal.
Okay, all right.
So Solomon, you're holding them down?
I'm going to try. You know, that's a hard road to
That's
fill
hard
right
road.
there. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard road.
My boy do his thing. Shout out to Officer Carmella, man.
Yep. So, listen, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it for the last time. I had a text message telling me we was looking at the PO box. We got some people send stuff to the sisters and patient sent. This is not patient sisters radio, man. Telling you, man. We got Iona coming here, try to take over the show.
Are you serious?
I might have to do to Iona what Will Smith did to Unviv.
Oh, ouch. Dang. It's like that. I thought it was love, D.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
What y'all getting shipped in, sis?
On the bus, man. On the bus. Will they come get your wife, boy?
It's something for everyone.
I want to know what it is.
Huh?
I want to know what it is.
It's cup holders. I mean, it's
Coasters.
coasters.
See why we're here? That's why
Thank
we're
you,
here.
thank you. Because the sister said that she see that our cups be on the
just
table,
straight on the table.
and she made coasters for PSR for everyone, so that you won't mess up the wood.
Yeah, you tried to make me feel better. Ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
That's how they sneak in.
Yeah, they're sneak. Yeah, you see how she tried to change it?
Get a foot in the door.
You see how she tried to
Get a
change
foot in
it?
the
Starts
door,
with a
man.
coaster.
You
Yeah, I
never
know.
know who's in New York when the Jehovah Witnesses would come around.
Yep.
Who's in New York when the Jehovah Witness people will come around? They come through the buildings. They knock on your door. You pull the door open and they put their foot in it.
Yeah,
so you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
close
yeah.
it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 8 a.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Mad, tired, come back.
You couldn't get rid of them. Then you learn the Bible. You chasing it behind. I used to chase it behind in the park, bro. So I said, "Come on, let's."
That's what Sister Iona tried to do to that show. Right? Next thing you know, they're gonna be like, hey, there's a car in the parking lot. They deliver for Sister Iona.
What?
You're like, no, you cannot have that.
I don't think I got that much love. That might happen for.
Oh, believe me, you and Tickalicious, yeah. You guys got that much. I don't know about that sister right there.
I'm working on it, Deke. I'm working on it.
No, Thickalicious
But you and
got it.
Tickalicious, no.
No, it's Thickalicious. People come up to me and say, "Where Thickalicious
Yeah,
at?"
people still asking for her. Where's Tickalicious at?
Where T?
Like, I don't know. She's not here.
Tickalicious that close to get fired.
Wow.
Hey, what do we have this morning, man? Hey, Joanne, what's up, man?
Hey, Thickalicious.
That's why we don't let you in the show.
Right.
Because you never have nothing to say.
I have a lot to say. I'm just waiting to.
That's why we don't let you in the show, man. This morning talking about where you sit. Sit back there. Behind the camera.
Hey, shout out to all the brothers that went to St. Louis, man. That was a beautiful march.
Yes. Oh,
I seen the
praise.
videos this morning. Me and Bishop Yalsa watched. I think he overheard it, and it was a sister named Devon Graham. I forgot her name.
I think you said Graham.
Right.
I didn't even get a chance to pull it up, but I wanted
She
to
was
see.
recording. She stopped her car and got out of the car and recorded the entire march and whole traffic.
Wow.
So
Y'all
she
ain't
was
showing?
amazed. Huh?
Wow,
She
I
had
gotta
short
see
hair.
that.
You ain't, did y'all send it so we can see it? So everybody can
Oh
see
no, I seen it. I just randomly seen it on Facebook.
Oh.
Hey,
She's
that's-
not part of us. She's out. True. She's
That's
not.
crazy,
Which makes
though.
it better.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That's crazy though. At any moment, you know how we can mobilize all of these men
It
to
is.
pop up in any city, and it's not going to be chaos, and you know it's going to be organized. You know, when people see that in the streets, and they like, "Damn, I ain't seen this in forever." You know, so it's a beautiful thing to be able to do that, man.
Well, it's only take us 5 days.
Yeah.
We had almost 1,000 men down there in 5 days.
Yeah.
Right.
You keep going. Keep messing with us. That's what happened.
Yeah, it's not just organizing it. It's actually when you get there, it's still being organized.
Yeah.
The logistics is no joke when you're moving that.
Right.
That was one brother he posted on Facebook. I think Deacon Abiel posted on Facebook. He reposted it, and the brother said he had hashtag organized men, organized nation, unity. All these hashtags
Wow.
to show the
Somebody else, a
the
random
unity
person.
they never seen before.
Yeah.
Another random person.
Even the visual aspect of that though, just like I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of like the viewer, like being in my neighborhood, seeing black men, black Hispanic men who look like me walk down the block in unity. I'm like, yo, cause growing up, you don't see that growing
No,
up.
you don't.
all,
No, you don't.
all you seen was ball players, rappers, dope boys. You don't see black men. What? Talking
don't
about
see
we
that.
taking you walking down the streets chanting take care of our wives. And what? That's something you don't even know what a wife is growing up.
I was telling Bishop Yasa this morning, I said, this remind me of like, you know how when Christ walked through Rome and how his fame was going throughout all Rome?
Yeah.
It's no different from the purple and gold. When you see all the men, people just stop like, wow. They never seen, like going to your point, they never seen it before. So like Christ time, people was climbing trees to see what was going on. These people, they jump in our cars, standing on cars and see what's going on. It's the same analogy.
Good point. You know what? That goes right back to what we did in Chicago. Well, the Lord allowed us to do in Chicago.
Right.
How it's the spirit. It's the spirit. No, Chicago.
I mean, Chicago.
Where you shut down the whole city.
Yep.
And I believe it was somebody said brothers survived due to us interjecting into that city for that day. Brothers made it home that day.
Because there was no shots,
there was no shots,
no nothing. It was ceasefire when Israel hit the
crazy,
screen.
man. That's deep, man.
That unity, man. That unity that operates to Mosai. It's not only you, officer. Growing up, also me growing up, I never see that unity between blacks and Hispanics. Even today, you still have that. You know, you still got in California where blacks and Hispanics killing each other.
Right.
But it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. Mosai is gonna with this Bible, with we going out there and teach. That's not gonna stop. But I gotta celebrate this week, man. Listen, every time black people do something to piss white people off, I got a drink to it.
That's right.
Cheers. Bill Cosby is out free. Cheers.
Right.
Yeah. Black white people is pissed off.
Right.
And I'm happy.
Right.
I'm happy that white people pissed off.
Yeah.
So their sadness brings cheese to my heart.
Yeah.
You say cheese?
Cheers.
Oh, okay.
You see, Barnabas,
she got jokes, right?
Barnabas, come get your wife, man. You see this? I said cheese.
Man.
She said cheese.
I was just clarifying.
I didn't say cheese. I said cheer.
Okay, it brings cheer to my heart too.
CHEER.
Okay.
Right.
See, I should try to play a game. But anyway, when he's so mad, I'm happy.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, I was who was that talking about what our people don't see in the communities? Who was that? It was repeat that again, because I was thinking, and when you brought up about the sister,
Right.
you know, so bring that out again because I want to read something.
You talking about the part about how we didn't see that growing up?
Right.
Oh yeah, I was just saying, like, you know, growing up, especially we all know, you grow up in the hood, you don't see these things, right? You may hear about them through history. Like growing up, I heard about Islam, Malcolm X, all of this stuff, but you really don't deep dive into that stuff. I didn't deep dive into that stuff until I came into the truth.
Right.
When I was young, we looked up to the athletes. We looked up to the rappers.
Right.
We looked up to the dope boys in the neighborhood. We didn't.
But to see the brothers come together, like who else was saying that?
Yeah,
It's
like
about
the organized unity.
Our people that never seen that.
Right.
So they when they see that, that
it give you hope.
Right.
It give you hope.
It give you hope.
It made me think of, I was looking for the scripture, I found it, although it's going in a deeper sense talking about Christ, but I want to read this real quick. Isaiah 66 and 14.
66:14.
Yeah. Well, we'll start with 13 because it's actually talking about when Christ come back, but it's the part I want a section in 14 to articulate what y'all were talking about, what the brothers and sisters feel. Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 66 and verse 13. As one whom his mother comforted, so will I comfort you, and you shall be comforted in Jerusalem.
This is what Christ's going to do when he restore us. Read.
And when ye see this, your heart shall rejoice.
That's what the people felt, because they saw the brothers, when they saw the brothers organized, like one of y'all was saying that they never seen us organized like that.
Right.
They never seen us as black people.
Right.
Like that's what one of y'all was saying. Because the trend is every time we get together, there's some madness.
It's chaos.
There's twerking on ambulances, Negroes shooting, bunch of madness. Here you got almost 1,000 men in order. You know, that just shook up the world. So then the people see that. They like, I never even thought that we could do something like this here.
Right. And the message that we are chanting as we're marching down the streets, it lets you know what we represent. Like I was saying, hearing those things that we take care of our wives, or we used to get tattoos, we used to be in a club, we used to sell drugs. It's like,
there's like, who would have thought this?
Exactly. And you think about, you like, yo, this is the stuff that's going on in my community now, but they not doing it no more. Okay, I need to find out what this is about.
And our enemies know that. Hey, read that again, man.
Verse 13, verse 14. And when ye see this,
and when ye see this, our people see it. They actually see it. They ain't reading it in the book now. They're seeing it. And they like, wow, damn, he looked just like the brothers, you know. We was over there slinging cane and this and that, you know what I'm saying? So they said, but damn, they used to do what we do. And look at them in order. So what is the medicine that you brothers is on? Let me deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So they never seen that. They said when they shall see it.
And when ye shall see this, your heart shall rejoice.
Go ahead.
And your bones shall flourish like an herb.
And that they feel that renewed strength. They like, wow, people that look like me, people that came from where I came from. Look at this. And they tell us on TV we can't do nothing. They tell us in the radios and this and that we're a bunch of thugs and this and that. But look at these brothers.
Because you can imagine the TV portrayed a black man as dirt and filth. So for someone to drive and never seen unity from all these black men looking their age, their peers, looking like, wow. That's an amazing, that scripture's heavy when you say it.
And you know what's more heavy about it? It ain't just quote unquote the black.
Because
you got Ephraim, you got all of them
walking in unity.
But they're moving as one nation. You don't even really notice it. You don't really even notice it. That's the Most High organizing the whole nation of Israel for our people to see that.
Hey, Bishop, you know what's crazy about that? I'm glad you brought that up, because through your regular life, right? Their regular life and in their hoods, it's blacks against Hispanics, right? You got the gangs, against each other, right? And now they're seeing that, wait a minute, these same brothers are
together
in unity and organized. So it paints a beautiful picture, man.
Hey,
absolutely.
Can I jump in on this real quick?
Let me say this real quick. What's crazy too is the fact that the visual, like it's all about the visual. If you don't see it, you almost don't know it's possible. Like growing up, if you watching TV, you listening to music, the media that's fed to you, it never shows you in this light. You don't even think it's possible. You may have conversations like, yo, we always talk to people that are like, yo, what we need to do is we need to come together as a community. But they don't know what that looks like. They don't know what it looks like. The fact that they see us visually, it says, oh, it is possible. It is possible.
That's exactly right. Go ahead.
The most they see is a family reunion at a park, or they seen a lot of Jakes go to the same movie theater. That's the only unity, but there's no unity in that. But the difference is a lot of Jakes coming together in order. They all in line, rank by rank, line for line. They never seen that before.
Hey, and to your point, most times when we see big large gatherings of blacks and Hispanics, there's usually violence, adultery, fornication. I've never been somewhere, prior to coming into the truth, I've never been to a large gathering that didn't end bad.
Exactly.
Never. I can say that confidently.
Never. We're talking about over 800 brothers, and nothing went down out of righteousness.
Hey, check this out. What's heavy about that? Because there's been marches throughout history, right? But they've never marched like we've marched.
That's the thing.
Think about it. Because what comes to my mind now, when they marched over the bridge, right? Martin Luther King. First of all, they had Esau with him, right? We ain't fooling with that. Number two, they were just marching. We weren't marching. We were walking organized.
On one accord. We all believe the same thing.
That's the heavy thing about it. They've seen marches. Right? They've seen marches, man. And if you, right now, I'm visualizing when Martin Luther King was walking over that bridge. It was like a mob. Damn, we weren't a mob, man.
Cap, even that in the spirit. Like you said, everybody has their own ideology. Everybody has their own belief. Granted, but they're not unified at the end of the day.
That's a great point you bring out, because at the end of the day, the scripture says, and great fear shall go in their heart, because they're exceeding great army. When you saw those marches, that's not an army. That's a group of people. Right? Even when the 1 Million Man March, supposedly, that was just a bunch of people that went down to D.C.
Exactly.
No, we got to our locations and proved our point in order. That's what the scripture's talking about.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey, Sister Iona, hold on. Sister Iona, I want to say something. Go ahead.
It's funny that Cap said that because that's what I wanted to say.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, seriously. Because it's a bunch of men's men. It's a man's man.
Right.
It's not like he was saying, Martin Luther King, the soft spoken.
Yeah.
Hold their hands.
Hold their hands and all that.
Twinkies in his pocket.
Men that think they men to be like, okay, even the mom and boys to be like, dang, I ain't never seen a man's. So that's what I wanted to say.
That's an excellent point.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
oh, go ahead.
No, but here's the point. You got young men out there. Some of the things I've seen when I came up, it was giving us praise. But this march, it eliminates the quote unquote Santa Claus man. And it shows us a different type of march. They get to see that. They hadn't seen that before.
Right.
Hey, and Cap, I was thinking too when we was watching the promos last night, right? And they showed Bishop doing the interview with the people, and it as you were talking, Captain REA, you struck something because I was like, during those marches that Cap was talking about, you could pull somebody out and they may say something different from the next man that was in that same march with them with Martin Luther King.
Right.
Because they may have all came together like, yo, we want want equality or whatever the case may be, but they may have not believed the same things.
Right.
So you pull one person, he may say something contrary to the man next to him.
Exactly.
And I was thinking, we do think all things in order. So Bishop spoke, but I was like, yo, you could pull any one of those men out of that line.
Right.
And we all gonna say the same thing.
That's dangerous.
One spirit, one mind, one accord.
That is dangerous.
Bishop, even with that song, "We Shall Overcome."
Yeah.
You got to think about the mindset.
Right.
Go ahead.
Some of the people talking about something we shall overcome and want to be able to lay down with another
There
man.
you go. Yeah, brother, spirit.
So they all got different battles in their mind.
Yep.
Well, I ain't fighting for what you fighting for. I'm fighting so I can lay down with Bob and Steve.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn, we shall overcome for real.
Hey, at the I forgot who it was.
Take a commercial break. Where that stop sign at?
Pull the plug.
Put a stop sign on yourself.
But it's true.
Hey, I
Bishop
forgot.
made a good point.
I forgot what the incident was, but it was one of the recent incidents of last year. But we went out, to do cuts from the street, and at the little thing they was doing, the gathering, you saw Edomite. He had a flag, right? It was a rainbow colored flag, and he had a black fist inside of it with different shades of brown.
That made no sense.
I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Black Lives Matter.
But it ain't the same
Matter.
fight. They're trying to make it the same fight.
Yeah,
it's not the same fight.
That's
Nowhere
total
near the
confusion.
same fight.
That's anti-Black Lives Matter.
Man.
Two men rubbing up against each other ain't producing nothing but diseases.
Damn.
You ain't getting no offspring out of that damn thing.
That's right.
Okay.
Damn. Yeah. Hey, it's the truth. Damn. It's the truth. Hold on one second.
Hold on.
Bishop say.
It's quiet there on the top, Solomon.
Okay, well, let me read this.
Say something.
Colossians 2:5. For though I be absent in this flesh, yet am I with you in spirit, joying and beholding your order. So the key word I want to read, on that scripture is the order. Because like Captain Apartment was going on to, he was saying how they like the gathering because they seen it before, the mob and all that, but they have never seen order. They have never seen young men in unison, in line, stomping, grinding, chanting in the same one accord. So when you see that, it makes you want to have hope in we have another option opposed to videos, opposed to rap, opposed to Greekish fashion like football, basketball. So that order is heavy, and Paul saying here he's joying and behold, like watching this, like our people like going to what Bishop said. They rejoice when they lay their eyes and see that thing. It's not on TV. I didn't see it on TV. I didn't see it on YouTube. I see it with my own two eyes, and I can go to do a testament to other people around. So that's heavy.
Yeah, the revolution won't be televised.
Hey, you have a scripture?
Yeah, I do have a scripture because a couple of times we've mentioned the word hope, right? And that's in the Bible. Okay, and what us marching does, it increases our faith that there is hope. That as a people we can come together under one banner, right? So Hebrews 11:1, right? Now faith You want to read it?
Yeah, read it for him.
Hebrews 11, verse 1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for.
Faith is the substance. Something has substance, okay? It's tangible. It's real. It's attainable, right? Of things hoped for. Because you think that we really want to live the way we live in our hoods? Right. What it is a product of us not having the understanding of who we are. Yeah. It's the confusion of faces. But we know deep down inside in our spirits, right? Because even in slavery, right? Swing low, swing chariot, right? We would sing all the songs because we knew that who we were and that there was hope at some point. Go ahead.
Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen.
That substance and that evidence is the Bible. Is the Bible. You're going to get that hope and that faith by us, the prophets of the Most High God, going on those streets in the hoods and telling them, you don't have to live this way. All right, there is a better way because the Bible says there's a better way. And that's it right there. Hebrews 11 and 1.
Hey, give me Psalm 50:21.
Right, but that goes back into, I think, well...
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bishop. No, go ahead. Say
that goes into one of y'all was saying that they've always talked about it,
right?
But didn't have the vision.
Yep.
When they actually saw the brothers coming together, all the tribes coming together and in order, it just defied all of the myths that they've been saying. They said that Ephraim and Judah can't get together. You know, all that kind of stuff. They see that all in one. Everybody, all of the group, all of the brothers in order. So they've always they always try to talk about it, but the actual substance of what they talked about was actually materialized when they saw it. That's the faith that's the substance that validates the faith that we have. Right, exactly.
They talked about it, now they could be about it.
Now they could be about it. Right on.
The book of Psalms, chapter 50, verse 21.
These things say when he come to order.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
So this thing is talking about all the evil Esau done to us, to the Israelite. Read.
Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself.
So Esau thinking God is white because they do all that evil. They say, look at all the evil we did, and we get away with it. Nothing ever happened to us. Read.
But I will reprove thee.
However, God says in other words, God says going to kill them. Read.
Set them in order and set them in order before thine eyes.
That's what you see yesterday. We are in order, in rank.
There you go.
In rank, and you not one shot fired, not one fight broke off. We all in order and with one mindset. Because we always said one of the problems we always have through history in the black community. It doesn't matter how many march we do. It doesn't matter. What we do, we never in the same mindset. That's the problem.
Right.
And Esau know that.
Right.
Because look how long we've been marching. Black people we've been marching. Black people been marching for a long time. They've been marching. We've been marching for so long our shoes wear out. But Esau don't care about marching. Why? Because Esau know. Listen, they want to march, let them march. Because they're not in the same mindset. They don't agree. They don't agree on nothing. Look how many million men march they have. I mean, nothing never resolved. That's because they're never in the same mindset. Some of them come to some Negroes go over there to chase after skirt. Some of them go over there to make $1, but they're never in the same mindset. Bishop sent this. Hey, read this right quick.
Yes.
I wish a Negro would ask me. I'd be out there, Negro ask me, am I stand for gay white? I'm gonna say no. Let them die if they don't repent. I wish.
Bayard Rustin, is that how you pronounce his name?
Right. And by the way, to Deacon Malachi's point, because a lot of people will say, well, you're just speaking against every adulterer that don't repent,
right?
Every cross-dresser that don't repent,
dies.
Every swine eater, every swine eater that don't repent,
die.
They all gonna get it.
Die
if they don't repent. So don't think we're isolating this sin above adultery, above cross-dressing,
right?
All of that stuff,
right?
Any of you don't repent, Negro die,
right?
That's it.
The Most High is giving you a way out to repent from that. So that's what we're saying. Go ahead.
Bayard Rustin, March 17th, 1912 through August 24th, 1987, was an African-American leader in social movements for civil rights, socialism, nonviolence, and gay rights.
That nigga right there wasn't no damn leader. Nigga talking about gay rights.
Hey, that was Martin Luther King's right-hand man, Deacon.
Yeah?
Yes. Wow. Yeah, you didn't know that? This is Martin Luther King's right-hand man right here. So it's going back to what Bishop was bringing out concerning when they would say, we shall overcome. The mindset is totally different. They walked together, but this man was, he was standing for gay rights.
Hey, that's why it didn't work, right?
Right.
Because they weren't under this banner.
Right. That's
they weren't
right.
under this. That's not substance.
Right.
You got to be sick though, because the psychology behind the belief that I can believe in something that doesn't procreate, but I can say that I'm for my people. The two don't go together.
No, it don't make no sense.
How can you say I want to be with another man and feel like you're for black people, or you're not for your people if you don't do the things that's going to help your community progress?
Right, because that ain't building a nation. You build a nation by reproducing, bringing out more children, and raising them the right way.
Exactly.
You can't do that way. It stops right there with them. When they die, that's it. There's no nation.
Exactly. Which means you don't really care about your people.
You know what I found about a lot of these Negroes? A lot of them, they are so-called black leaders, so-called standing for black people. Some of them was married to the white woman. Some of them was married to the white man. And some of these, you got some sisters talking about, Black Panther, Black Power. That. Some of them, when you look at the back door, some of them was married to the white man.
That's true.
I'm going to trust you.
Right.
You say you call yourself a black leader. You stand up for black people, but you got the white woman in your bed. You got the white man in your bed. No, Negro, please, I don't trust you.
You're a traitor. You're a
traitor to your own people.
Yep.
You claim you love your people, but you got the enemy in your bed. Yeah. You sleeping with the enemy.
You lukewarm.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Right. Don't take that down. Read that again.
Keep that there. Yeah.
Bayard Rustin was an African-American leader in social movements for civil rights, socialism, nonviolence, and gay rights.
This is what the devil has done. The devil has changed the definition of words. What does the word gay mean?
Happy.
That's what it means. What's happy about going up another man's rectum?
Right.
What is happy about two women rubbing up against each other? But when they change the definition of it, they're trying to equate it to something of like the other things.
It's a
nonviolence.
Right.
You need to be against nonviolence. You need to be against violence. I'm sorry. You need to be against the things that trample on people's human rights. They talk about civil rights and all of that. You need to be about these things. You need to be about taking. I guess they got socialism up there. People got funny feelings about that. Your society's supposed to have things to take care of the widows, take care of the homeless and the sick, and the fatherless children and things of that nature. So these are things worth fighting for, but. You fighting so that a man could be happy about going up another man's rectum? That is some sickness.
Insanity.
That is some insanity.
Okay, and that's so. If you want to fight for that, might as well fight for adultery. Might as well fight for that. Might as well fight for murder.
Right.
You might
as well fight for all of those things.
Fight for abortion.
Right. You might as well fight for all of that.
Abortion, right?
Abortion.
And, that's why it's so true. It's so important for people to be in the truth now, to see young men who are against that, who don't want to be transgenders, dealing with gays and things like that nature. In my generation, coming up, all you see on TV is men idolizing men or trying to put that into people's knowledge. Now we have young men coming up who are marrying, protecting their kids, being at home, taking care of that stuff. That's a beautiful thing that our nation needs to see, really.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you, right? Society is moving towards, some of our sisters don't see it, but let me show you what I see. And I'm just going to prophesy this. Society is moving towards where our sisters, I'm talking about the one in their right mind, every single kid of ours is going to have to come out of these public school.
Yeah, I agree.
Every single kid. It's going to come to a point where we're going to have to take every single kid of ours out. If you're a repentant Israelite, you're going to have to take your kids out. Because the way society is moving right now, they're pushing this thing on our kids hard.
Right. Yeah. It's in the cartoons, everything.
When you look at the, you said a public school system, I would venture to say that is an extension of border schools.
Yeah. It is.
That's why they call it room and board, in colleges and all that. because the school system, as opposed to when you go off into a boarding school, the boarding school is meaning you're there. You're separated from your family. You're separated from everything else where they can clearly indoctrinate you. So there's something behind that. And the public school system essentially does the same thing because your children are basically isolated from the parents because the parents got to work all kinds of hours. Can't even be with their children when they do come home.
Right.
So there's some evil behind all of that because the objective is to do the exact same mental bending process that they did to the our native brothers and sisters. They're doing that to the population today to produce those transgender and all that madness. That's what all of that's about.
Right. Hey, Bishop, and sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
yes, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, and to that point, the sisters also have to understand that we at war. It can't 100%. Just be the men who understand we got a battle to fight. No, listen, you are raising up our children, so you also have to understand that we at war. Because I don't know if you're gonna show the clip, Deacon, of the Edomites.
Put that Edomite woman up. I'm gonna show what the Edomite woman say. Listen to this.
Because they know they got to teach their kids certain things.
It's very short, but she make up. I'm telling you, these are the nations. They know what's going on. It's our sisters who's clueless.
Right.
Listen to what this white woman say. Play that right quick. Listen real good what she said.
People are not ready to hear.
White women are the biggest hindrance to moving racial equality forward because we have more influence over the raising of our children than anybody else, and white supremacy grows in our homes. And we are the ones teaching our children if only they would behave this way, speak this way, or dress this way, maybe they would have equality. And I will not argue this with anyone.
So play it again. Play it again. He go over. Play it again. What she said. Listen carefully. What she said.
Not ready to hear.
White women are the biggest hindrance to moving racial equality forward because we have more influence over the raising of our children than anybody else, and white supremacy grows in our homes. And we are the ones teaching our children if only they would behave this way, speak this way, or dress this way, maybe they would have equality. And I will not argue this with anyone.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, right? Remember the clip? Those pictures Bishop was showing yesterday?
Yep.
When they was hanging the black man certified. You remember they have those kids there too?
Yes.
That's what she's telling you. She's telling you they raise their children the same way they thinking. That's the way they raise their children. And those children today, they are you lawyers.
Yep.
You doctors.
Yep.
You police officers. Yeah. Those are the children of the slave master. The slave master taught them exactly the same thing. That's what she said. So basically, she's telling you, we raise serial killer in our house.
Right.
She's saying we tell them the truth. We tell them the truth.
You know what else she's saying? That they continue to perpetuate Esau the man's role.
Yes. Right. Exactly.
They're doing the same thing that our sisters are supposed to be doing in righteousness. They're doing it.
Right. That's what I'm getting, Cap. I'm glad you say. That's what I'm getting. She's telling you the mother got a big influence in the kids' lives. That's what she's saying.
What she's saying.
That's what she's saying.
Said she ain't gonna argue it.
Yeah, that's what she's saying.
But she know that.
She know that. It's our sisters who clueless.
It would be foolish for her to argue against it because the world that she's training her offspring to be guarantees her world.
Right.
Why would she speak against that? I'm teaching my sons to hang you.
Right.
I'm teaching my sons to discriminate.
I'm teaching my sons to make sure we stay in rulership.
Exactly.
Yes. Hey Bishop, you know what's so heavy? Exactly what y'all said. There was a scene showing the woman's role in that show called Them. Was it the men out in front of the house antagonizing the neighbor?
No, it was the women.
It was the women.
Oh, yeah.
They sat out there all day long.
The men were at work.
There you go. There you go, Bishop.
Making sure that the mortgages get paid and all that.
There you go.
And the wives was like, get these niggas out
the
my
she
damn
devil
country.
is there.
They were
We
there.
got to protect our neighborhood.
Right. The men were maintaining their rulership and the women were supporting it.
Yes.
They knew their role. That while our men are making money and making sure that we stay in rulership, we're gonna go out here and make their life hell.
Miserable. Hey,
every day with the radios and everything.
Pull that clip up for Cat.
While you're looking for that clip,
yeah, man.
there was something I was reading. I think it was an article, and it was about the KKK. And the article was saying how, a lot of time when we talk about the KKK, we always think about the white men.
Right.
But what we don't think of is all these meeting, it was the white woman who was setting up those meeting. Like the white woman was the one who went, make the calls, make the calls. We're gonna have 200 KKK member in Stone Mountain. And there was the one who making there was the one who sewing the garments. Right. But when we think about it, we always think about the white man. No. Right. They actually said the white woman was more involved than the white man. Yes. The white man just show up, but everything else that was set up was the white woman.
They show it in that movie. What the Edomite dudes, they were like, no, well, Harry, let's just go ahead. They'll leave eventually. Right. She was like, going to take this? Yeah. Do you remember that? Our father's foot.
Right. So she motivates the white man.
Hey, to the point, the battery in the back. Hey, to the point where she was so serious, she got killed. That was great, though.
Yeah.
You know what's so heavy?
That was the scene there. You know what's so heavy? She riled them up. And got on the men that was weak. Yes. You ain't guaranteed our world.
Hey, her own husband, she got on.
You know what's so heavy? You know what's so heavy about this? Now, we go to work. We go to camp. We go to camp on a Saturday. So when we get to the house, our wife's supposed to be just like that. Mm-hmm. Our wife's supposed to be, when we say we are supposed to be that, wise us up.
But it's going to be hard for the wives to be that way. And for our people, period. If we're still going to their schools.
Yeah, see, I'm getting
that's
Bishop,
heavy.
Bishop.
No.
I'm getting somewhere with that.
I know you are, but
instead of wising me up to say, hey, go back out there, do it again. We got to get on them. She said, "You bitch ass nigga." Right.
Kill your spirit. But
I was just coming from war. What the hell? Right. She's calling me a bitch ass nigga.
Right.
So that's my. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The white woman is thinking different. The white woman want them white men to stay in rulership. Mm-hmm. The black woman calling the husband bitch ass nigga or punch him in the face. Pow!
To go back to your point, Bishop, when you said the kids gotta teach their own kids.
Right.
If the wife doesn't have the fortitude, the strength to motivate herself, whether she have the experience or not, to teach her own kids, she can't see the mission. So that's why she's gonna come home to be a man, because she got to realize that we had a spiritual war. So that means you have to teach your kids, and if you don't have the guts and the balls, for lack of a better term, to teach them, you won't see the vision of what Deacon just said about coming home. And that's why it's easy for you to talk maliciously to your husband. It's easy to talk bad to them because you still believe in the system by putting your kids in an 8-hour school and thinking you're going to instill in them laws, and 8 hours with Esau. You're in a losing battle.
Exactly, 100%. Let me say something about that, because you're saying that the sisters and the whole nation need to be motivated to do what we need them to do in order for them to actually go this way.
Yes, sir.
Get Isaiah 30 and 20.
There it is.
Because this is where the motivation is going to come from. And this right here is going to put definition to the reason why we do what we do in these marches. Our quote unquote marches are not trivial. Our marches are strategic and they're with deep thought. Okay, there's a reason, there's a method to the madness.
Right.
As somebody might say. Read
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 20. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity,
because of our captivity, because of our disobedience, the Most High put us in a way of adversity. The adversity is all of the stuff that we're talking about, all of the things like these nations are being against us. Our children are catching hell. Our men are catching hell. Women don't respect the men acting like women. All that madness, all that's adversity. So in a chaotic society that we see our people in, look at what the Most High is going to do in the midst of that. Read.
And the water of affliction.
And to give us the water of affliction. Come on.
Yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
Yet, although all of that turmoil and bad education, are women not teaching the kids, men are not taking care of the household, the men are not standing up and being real men, brothers are fighting, tribes are fighting and all that. In the midst of all of that, the Most High say, yet what?
Shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
So when they see these black men, those are the teachers. We even if you ain't speaking on the mic per se, like when we go to camp, we're speaking a message just by simply being out there.
Right.
Here's one of the messages that the sisters see. She said, you know what? What am I going to do about how am I going to educate my son so that he's not the way television is trying to make him? When they see us in unity, when they see us in order, the question comes to their mind, where did they get their education from?
Right.
They must not have
I want to put my kids in day schools.
Right. They must not have went to these cemeteries.
Could be.
They must not have went to these graveyards called public school and church. They didn't go there. That's what's thinking in their mind. So the calls are going to come in.
Right.
The letters are going to come in. Brothers and sisters, I like what I see. The Facebook, all that. That's what they're showing at.
Right.
That's
true.
That's
That's true.
Finally, a fresh of breath air.
What you said, fresh cup of water.
Yeah. There's finally fresh air has come to Memphis, have come to St. Louis, have come to Watts, have come to the
Georgia,
ghettos, have come to Charlotte. That's what these are the kinds of things. So surely thy teachers, read the last part again. I'm gonna leave it
Yet
back.
shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore.
The Most High said that we're not going to be hidden.
But thy eyes shall see thy teachers.
But the eyes of the sisters, the eyes of the brothers shall see the examples. That's what the teachers are. They shall see the examples of how I want my sons to be, how I want my daughters to be.
But Bishop, you know what's so heavy? We cannot do this without the sisters.
Yeah.
Because the sisters
That's the point.
The white women just told you how the women have a big influence on the kids.
They always ask that. They say, where are the sisters? Because they know this is not just men.
Right. Yes, they do.
Like
They do.
These men must have wives in order for these brothers to be doing what they're doing.
Yes. So what I was going to say was, the sisters have to be on the same mindset with the men. With the men, because the sisters have to. You see all those pictures Bishop was showing last night? These sisters have to put these pictures in the mind of their children. This is what they did to us. This is what they did. Some sisters go, that's too harsh. That's too... Listen, Esau don't think that that's harsh for the kids. Esau makes sure their kid is there when they hang you black ass.
Right.
So now your job is to take those pictures, those same thing, turn them around against the enemy and show them to your children. You got to teach these young girls, hey, listen, this is how a young woman is supposed to be. You're supposed to learn how to take care of your husband, learn how to cook, learn how to clean a house, learn how to do this, learn how to do that. Your sisters have a big influence in these children, in these kids.
Right.
And by the way, you cannot teach these kids if you don't study your damn self.
Right. Yeah. Bring it out.
I'm just telling you straight. You cannot teach this kid a damn thing if you don't study yourself. And stop letting these kids in front of the television for freaking 8 hours. Some of you freaking clueless. Listen, Esau don't let their kids watching TV for freaking 5-6 hours.
It's schedule time.
The black woman leave their kids right in front of the TV while she's running her mouth on the phone with her girlfriend, and the kids just watching all type of madness. Pick up a book, teach these kids, hey, show them the history. Because Esau tried to remove that shit from us. Right. Remove that history. It's never happened. Your job is to put it and say, no, it did happen. And show them proof that it did happen. I'm telling you, that's what I saw.
Right.
Eventually, every single Israelite kids have to come out of those madness.
You know,
they have to come out of the school.
Go ahead, Cap.
Yeah, and you know what's heavy about you're saying? Because there's a lot in what he just said. Because our enemy understands that the woman is the pillar, right? Because they're the pillar for their kingdom.
Yep.
So understanding that, this is why we have what we see: lesbianism, feminism. That's their secret weapons against this truth and us being come back as a nation. Through the woman, that's why there's no mistake that the fall of man was at the beginning of the Bible and potentially at the end in Revelation 14:4. These are those who are not defiled with women. It's literal and it's sin as well, right? We're not defiled because we are not going to allow Esau, the enemy, to influence our woman to not raise our children the way they're supposed to raise them when they're children, to not treat their husbands the way they're supposed to treat their husbands, okay, according to the Bible. That's the secret weapon. And Esau knows that because they use it.
Yeah, they use it.
They're using it to maintain in rulership.
Right.
They use it. And he been working.
Right. It's a play on words again, because even this whole thing about quote unquote feminism, which was started by an agent, it was amazing that information come out. There was the Edomite woman. Was an agent that got that daggone thing started. I came out in one of the classes, I think last week, Bishop brought it up.
Steinem.
Yeah, brought that out. So even herself, although she pushed the idea or the ideology, she was still in league with her husband. I say that to say this here, because like I said, they play on words. They use the things like feminism, and because our nation, men and women, are indoctrinated in the seat of trouble inside these schools, getting that messed up education in their mind to think that quote unquote feminism is a thing where it's their power against the black man's power. Yep. And they actually have, that's divisive. The women talk about I'll give you an example. There are times when we have to speak about some of the issues that's going on in the body, IUIC. And when we bring out situations about what our sisters need to be doing and corrective measures, some of the women will interpret that and say y'all are women bashing. Right. You understand? And they have this us against them kind of thing. They compete with us. Like it's a competition. Right. And I'm like, that is a trick. The whole point of us addressing the problem in our nation so the two of us could come together to produce life. Right. But if you have us separated into like, why are you bashing us? What do you mean us? Like we're a separate nation from you. Like Saddam Hussein and Bush. Right. You understand what I'm saying? This is madness.
They forget we came together on the boat.
We're together. Yes. We're together. I'm letting my sister know, listen, sister, we need to change this here so that we could be a family. How in the hell is that women bashing? Right. I'm trying to fix the part of my body that needs help. Right. Damn. She's part of my body.
Hey, he brought up a good point. We both came on the same ships, right? They weren't on the love boat. They were on the damn slave boat.
Hey, and that was just showed yesterday. Bishop put that up. We went through all the hangings. Right. And then, it was aghast when they showed the woman got hanged. Yeah, sister, you were hung too.
Yep. Yeah, they had women hanging on them trees too. Yeah, hey, another thing, that's why it trickles down to the kids. Because going back to what Bishop said, when you compete with
Susan
the man,
B. Anthony, that was her name also. That feminist thing. I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. When you compete with the man, it trickles down to the kid, and now therefore the kid get hindered, and now he won't be able to grow to that Israelite God-fearing man he's supposed to grow to. Because you study trying to compete with the man and not realizing, don't worry about what the man do. Just follow orders and focus on the kid and raise them up. Right.
You know what's funny about that is the fact that if a child was to compete with their mama, it would be all types of you out of order. But hold on. You're supposed to be in subjection to the man the same way you would expect your kids to be in subjection to you. When you tell your kids something, you don't want your kids going back and forth with you about it. Right. Your kids gonna do what you tell them to do. And it would be like even if people see that today, if you was out somewhere and you saw somebody's kids talking back to their parents, you would say that's strange. That shouldn't be like that. But if a woman is talking to a man all types of crazy, it is a common thing in this place. It's acceptable.
It's amazing that you're saying that because that trend is literally continuing. Right. They've already successfully in many circles have divided the man and the woman. They have done. Now they're working on the kids. Right. Hence one of the articles that we're going to show where the father. Yeah. You know, that's one of the things that's going to demonstrate clearly where they're bringing a division between the parents and the children. They've like you said, they were already succeeded. And got the woman talking about why are you speaking against us? And they looking at my black face. My black woman looking at my black face talking about why are you speaking against us? What the hell is this? She's looking at me like I'm a foreigner. Right.
And the white woman.
Go ahead. After that, we're going to go to the article. Go ahead, sis.
And the white woman understands that when we start at home teaching y'all become the lawyers, judges, things of that nature that we put in place over y'all to put these laws in order so that you don't get where they want you in the schools. And y'all learn that you're going to go to jail straight from there. You don't learn that you need to take care of the home, take care of finances, those are things that white women understand that we need to have y'all in these places to not let them get ahead.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hey, with this, that's what Bishop is talking about.
Father of TikTok twerking twins shot dead during dispute over their twerking videos.
So you cannot make this thing up. Yeah. There you go with the division right there. So it had gotten so bad that the father. Yeah. Go ahead, man. Lord have mercy.
Wow.
He got put to death.
Lost his life.
Hey, can y'all yeah.
You know they did that to T.I. Remember he was trying to defend
That's
his
right.
daughter.
They killed him.
They ridiculed him.
He had to apologize.
Yeah.
You see that? That was the man. That's heavy.
Yeah.
That's showing you that that was their agenda. They started with him. They wanted the daughter to do to him like what these daughters had done to their father.
Right.
Yeah?
Yep.
Read this. That's their ultimate goal.
Damn.
A man seeking revenge for a shooting that occurred hours earlier kicked in the door of the wrong apartment and fatally shot a 74-year-old man. Mobile, Alabama police say James Jones' death was a case of mistaking identity. Officers want to talk to D'Angelo Demetrius Merrill, 28, the suspect in the shooting. The shooting is linked to an earlier shooting that occurred at about 10:40 p.m. in the 500 block of William Street. Interim Police Chief Roy Hodge said James Walters, 47, was having a verbal argument with his twin daughters, allegedly over their inappropriate twerking on TikTok.
Stop right there. Damn. Was he abusing them?
Nope.
What was he doing?
Correct.
Stop shaking your ass on social media.
Simply trying to protect his daughter from exploiting her behind all over the internet.
Right.
Hey, Bishop, remember last year there was a man, I believe he's in Texas. He had a restaurant, a black man. And these women go in his restaurant and start twerking.
Yeah.
And he told them not to do it, and the whole social media was against them.
Yep.
Let me tell you, he saw this place got to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Esau turn good, bad, bad, good. That's what Esau do. Righteous become evil, evil become righteous. When you stand up for righteousness, you the devil. But when you stand up for wickedness, everybody embrace you. That's the type of society we live
Deacon,
in now.
you're in more. It's more worse. He says you're not the devil. You're in jeopardy of your life at this point. That's where it's at. That's the level.
They're ready to kill you. The guy said, "Do not come in his restaurant twerking. That's a family place."
Right.
All the black women in social media turn against them, bro. Against them.
Think about that.
That's some crazy stuff.
Some of these women hope to get married. Lord have mercy.
You know, here, in this story right here, Bishop, don't you know that I read it? I looked at I think they had a IG page. They've actually been managed. They got over almost 400,000 followers.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Somebody's managing them. They've been managed.
Yeah, they're basically teenage prostitutes.
That's
what you're really looking at. Teenage prostitutes, and that quote unquote fame or infamy, because that's what it really is. But if they call it fame, went to their head. I'm a TikTok hoe or whatever, you know.
And that's the thing. That's the craftiness of Esau, though, because they know our sisters, they get paid for this stuff. They making money. Instagram models, all this TikTok stuff, all this stuff is monetized, and they making money off of it.
Right.
And that's the crafty. Listen, when Esau make these apps, these programs, they know Jake gonna use it for wickedness, and they gonna shoot the numbers to the sky.
Right.
Hey,
exactly.
You know that Megan Goods? What is the other whole name?
There's a lot of them.
Which one?
Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion.
You know they're pushing prostitution. They're pushing these women getting paid to have sex. They're pushing all this madness.
Right.
Yep.
Listen, I cannot wait. These sisters, if they don't repent, I cannot wait for Musa to put them to death.
Right.
Each and every one of them. Right. Just drop dead niggas. Because what they're doing is they're pushing prostitution on our daughters. They're pushing all type of filth in the black community. And what they do, Esau stand behind them. Esau paid them millions of dollars to destroy their own people. That's what Esau do.
To capture the call point, they probably got their dad killed because they probably was complaining to their handlers.
It's going to say that.
Read the rest.
Wait. Before you read the rest, because we coming to that, I just want to say these points because y'all said a whole lot of good stuff. You just can't let all that, you got
all that butter go.
Yeah, man. Damn. You mentioned about T.I. You got to look at the trend of how things was.
Yes.
He wanted to protect his daughter's virginity.
Right. Yes.
The whole the media, the demonizing media all wanted to attack him.
Yeah, they wanted to destroy him.
They put him on all kinds of shows, trying to make him explain. I mean, it was horrible.
It was horrible.
They were really trying to shame him for trying to protect him.
He had to apologize.
So they started, made him apologize for being a dad. What the hell is this?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Hey. So after that, then you're brought up to, because I'm going in steps.
Right.
Yes.
Then you went to the restaurant. Yes. The man's trying to have a respectable business. Here come women making it clap,
shaking their funky
in their dad. They said, what the hell is this?
Right.
The whole chorus of demons, black women and all the rest of them, because they all been tricked with that mind-bending hairdo.
Yes,
damn. They begin that control, that remote control center sits up that helmet. They begin to try to destroy the brother.
Right.
So my point is, it's getting worse and worse. Now it gets to the point where the man said, listen, these are my daughters. I don't want this to happen. What happened? It's no longer just trying to shame him on TV like Tion.
Right.
It's no longer them just trying to turn against the man's business. Now they move to murdering.
Right.
Damn.
Now they move to murder.
Look how it evolved.
And that's what this article is going into.
Hey,
2 weeks ago. Go ahead.
Get that if we can. Get that for Bishop. Isaiah 59. Dang, Bishop. You said something heavy.
Well, go ahead with it.
It goes right back. Isaiah 59 and verse 15.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 15. Yea, truth faileth.
So it says, yes, truth has failed. What's that truth? The laws of God. Yep. It's no longer in our, it does not resonate with us as a nation anymore.
No.
It's been pushed out. It's not in the homes.
Wow.
Go ahead.
And he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey.
That goes right back to what you're saying, Bishop.
He that departed from evil. Who will stand up for me against the
Psalms
evil
49:15.
And what happens? He puts himself in peril.
That's heavy.
Wow.
So in other words, if you keep the if you not even keep the commandment, because these guys they ain't keeping the commandment. If you say, I want you to have sex when you marry, you're in jeopardy of your life.
Yeah, you're in jeopardy of your life.
Even though you ain't read it out the Bible, you're too close to the Bible.
Right.
So nigga, you gotta die now.
Right.
You guys remember a couple of weeks ago, this sister met this brother on an online dating site. They met in a restaurant. She dressed provocative. You should see a picture, all her ass out. The brother say, can you step outside for a minute? The brother say, can you went back and change your clothes? Because the way you look is not right.
Right.
That's
the sister told the brother, get that out of here. She went back inside the restaurant and a couple of men buy her dinner. You know, this is what these sisters don't understand. And I see this in the clubhouse, and one of the sisters was mad at me for saying that. I don't know about y'all, and I'm speaking from a man point of view. No man ever saw a woman with her ass out, tits out, and having his mind, I want to marry that.
Hell no.
Listen, men don't think like that. I don't know what listen, your woman is in La La Land. I'm telling y'all, men do not think like that.
That's a free lunch.
Every man look at you, I want to hit that.
Piece of meat.
They don't have that mindset, I want to marry that. No. The first thing in their mind, I want to hit that. Because what is that man mean? Mind. That's that lust. Oh, she look good. You think a man will actually look at you and be like, oh, I want to marry that? Hell no.
Bring that home to mama.
No. Men don't look at you like, oh, I would love to bring her to my mom. No.
Hey, the only kind of marriage he'll get is like, listen, me, you are married. Boom.
I have no idea what your woman is looking at. I don't know what you're thinking. But if you're thinking dressing like a hoe, you're going to get a husband, you're totally mistaken. I'm telling you, you're not going to get one.
And those the same.
You're going to have sex. You're going to, somebody's going to sex you. But the $1 million question is, can you keep them?
Hey, Dick, because I was about to say, those are the same sisters that will say men ain't nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's what are you attracting? You going out dressed like a hoe, you're gonna attract the whoremonger.
Yeah.
Hey, and the proof of that is, Deacon, that man told her to change.
Yeah.
Because he was looking for marriage.
Yes.
And he said, oh, hell no.
Yeah, she's like, hell no, I'm not changing. I'm gonna die like a hoe. I'm a hoe, I'm gonna die a hoe.
He was uncomfortable for her.
Yeah.
200 chains,
there you
sisters.
go.
We
There
put
you
out
go.
sex, that's what you
She's
get
a
back.
hoe, you know she's a hoe.
Yeah. Come on with the rest of the article, right? So get the rest of it.
Yes, sir. As the argument escalated, another man intervened and shot Walters multiple times, killing him.
Where did he come from?
Shot.
That's going to what you were saying, managed. All that has something to do with it.
Reported it. Yo, we want to do it, but our dad keep getting on us, keep getting on us. We got to do it. Okay, we're going to do something for your dad. They probably didn't let them know.
Right. So you're saying...
But they definitely took the consideration of what they were saying and then devised the plan.
Right.
Now he completely out of the picture.
Out of the picture.
To continue the way.
Exactly.
And they're not gonna go away. They're not gonna go away because it's dead. They're gonna keep working. They're gonna keep going.
They're gonna become full-blown whores.
Hey, you're gonna see 1 million likes. You said 500,000?
Yeah, 400,000.
They're gonna have 1 million likes by next week. I'm serious. That's how sick people are, man.
You know, I'm gonna send something to you.
And what they did at T.I., Bishop, they said how they ridiculed him. They said, man, all these raps you've been doing about black women, they use all that against you. They start, you was degrading women, you was rapping against women.
That out.
See, now look, they do all that in the tabloids.
You know what's amazing about that? You said that they use all his filth against him. They're like, listen, you was in the truth.
Yeah.
That's basically how they said, listen, you did all of the great wins. You was with us. You did this, you did that. You did song slime. You did song filth. You did song upside down.
And now you want to talk about...
Now here you coming with this straight stuff. What the hell is wrong with you?
Damn.
Hey, Kidon, play that vintage video.
Yes.
Play that. Listen to this. And I guarantee you, social media is against her.
Right. Oh, they can't stand her.
They cannot stand her.
They can't stand her.
Real talk. I salute that. Yeah, because we need more of that. You know what I mean? We need more men to stand up and lead the way. Most women are trying to be the leader.
Kidon,
that's why you can't find a man.
Kidon, you have to put the disclaimer. Got to put the disclaimer. It's up?
We can't see
You can't be the king in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way. So I salute you for that.
What does that mean? You can't be a leader? Because a lot of women look at it like, no, I can lead in my household. I can do this in my household. What does that mean?
That's not how it's supposed to be, and that's why we bump heads. And I feel like it's a generational thing. And we could talk, we can go real deep on that. And I don't need to start that, but it's a generational curse. And how society
Pause.
Y'all know she knows the truth.
Right. When she was, not beyond that, she was, because you're right about that. But she's saying we don't need to go into that generation because automatically it goes back to that scripture that you pulled. When you try to stand up for righteousness, there is a feeling of fear that comes over about speaking the truth. It's unspoken.
It's like a darkness into the room.
We really can't get into it. That's showing exactly what you just read. When you stand up for righteousness, this system brings us.
It's just a spirit,
right? You just feel that spirit,
and she knows that. She knows that.
She knows that thing.
She knows she's gonna be the black sheep of the room, and she start bringing that stuff up.
Can I read this real quick? Because going along with this here, go to Isaiah 14. And start with verse 5 to 7. This is what the problem is. In order for this fear to be eliminated, this right here got to come down.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 5.
This chapter is about the fall of Babylon the Great. Okay, read.
The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked.
Esau's the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The Bible also says that when the wicked rule, the people mourn. Okay. Go ahead.
And the scepter of the rulers.
And the scepter of the ruler, because he's going to break his power. Read it again.
The Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked.
He's going to break this man's power. He's going to break this man's power in this earth. He ain't going to have the power to rule nothing, over the people, nothing. Go ahead.
And the scepter of the rulers.
And he's going to break his rulership. Read.
He who smote the people in wrath.
Most High's telling you who he's talking about. He that killed the nations in anger, going over somebody else's land, telling them where they can and cannot fly their planes. You're not allowed to build this. You're not allowed to do that. You can't set up this. You can't do that. Who the hell are you to go on somebody else's land when you're on stolen property your damn selves? But these people do that. Read that again.
He who smote the people in wrath.
Who is this devil that did this? This so-called white man. He who killed the people in wrath.
With a continual stroke.
With a continual killing. He's still doing it. With his foreign policy that Negroes ain't supposed to know nothing about. Yep. Go ahead.
He that ruled the nations in anger.
How in the hell are you going to read this and say this is not talking about him?
Right.
You're going to go stand here. You a thief standing on stolen land. You talking about what other nations can and cannot do.
Right.
He who ruled the people in anger
is persecuted.
Now the Most High going to bring your behind down. Because it's time for you to get your judgment now. Read.
And none hindereth.
And nobody's going to hinder your judgment. The Most High going to allow it to go down. You're going to be chased like an old diseased sheep.
Right.
Caesar Bowl can't save you.
Yeah. Caesar Bowl ain't nothing going to save you in that day.
Right.
Justice, the fugitive and the justice is finally going to meet. Read.
Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest.
This is what's going to happen when this beast is brought down. The whole earth is going to be at rest. So this man got to go. Going back to your point, Deacon, you said that this man has got to go.
No, this man got to
when
go.
he goes down, everything gonna be at peace.
Yep.
Read that 7th verse, and I'm gonna give it back to you.
The whole earth is at rest.
When this man go down, somebody said something. Oh, that was
that was a video.
Okay.
The whole
go ahead.
The whole earth is at rest and it's quiet.
And it's quiet because the devil ain't troubling everything like he was. The fish gonna be happy. The whales and the sharks gonna be happy. The birds, the elephants, the tigers, everything gonna be happy when the beast go down. Go ahead.
They break forth into singing.
Everything gonna sing. Man, since this devil is laid down, no fella has come up against us. We can breathe.
That's that rejoice.
That's that rejoicing.
Hey, Bishop.
Yeah.
You let that butter slide. You gave them an easy way out.
Yeah,
But
I
in
gave
verse 6,
Yeah.
where it says, he who smote the people with wrath with a continual stroke. You said it. That's the TikTok.
Yeah.
That's
it.
the traps.
That's
the
it.
snares.
That's
the
it.
Facebook.
Yep. All that. He persuaded. He poisoned our people's minds.
Right.
Poisoned daughters to have their fathers set up.
Right. Damn. Right.
The man that gave them the drops of life for them to even be born, that cared for them so much that said, "Listen, I don't want you to blow your vagina out on the whole planet Earth."
Damn. Wow. Yeah. Hey, the same thing happened with Venus and Serena Williams. Yeah. How they disrespected their father.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now they
One of
were
them is
damn
married to a
dogs.
white man.
Oh, they sure did. They were Edomites.
Yeah.
Ugly ass Edomites.
Yeah. Damn.
Hey, finish, play that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm leaning back.
The king in the house. Fall back and be the queen and let your man lead the way. So I salute you for that.
What does that mean? You can't be a leader because a lot of women look at that like, no, I can lead in my household. I can do this in my household. What does that mean?
That's not how it's supposed to be, and that's why we bump heads. And I feel like it's a generational thing. And we can go real deep on that. And I don't need to start that, but it's a generational curse and how society have placed our men, and women have to stand up and be the mother and the father and the provider. And so then now you are so bad, you can't be told nothing, that when the right man come, you lose him because you're trying to be the man. I was gonna say,
damn,
that was all by design.
Can we be equal?
Oh, of course. Well, see, at the end of the day, I'm the neck, my man's the head. So he can't make any moves without his wife. You know what I mean? It all works together.
She needs security. She needs security. Yeah. She needs security. She can't move by herself no more. That's it. She's a target.
Yeah, that's it.
Go ahead. I want to just finish
Can't
it, then
be
we
the
can talk
head
about
of
it.
the house. You got to let the man be the head of the house. But it's a generational thing, and it's what we've been taught. To stand up, be strong, be the, you know what I mean? And a dude come and everything about you is like a man.
Sometimes we have no choice, though.
But that's what I was saying.
Here
It's
go
a
the feminism.
generational thing.
You know
It's
she's
what
a feminist.
society has-
She's a
they do
big
that
time
on purpose.
feminist. She Moab
So you think
anyway.
women have to fall back a little for their man? Is that what you think?
You have to learn how to submit.
Oh,
You can
no.
still be a queen. Queen
She
plays
really
a part.
needs security. She needs
The
secret
king
service.
needs
I'm
security.
telling
Now she needs
you,
secret
they don't like
service.
her.
No.
You know,
they're gonna do the TR on her.
There's a sister called Love Dorsey. She's just like, she's the feminine. She's the female side of what's his boy name?
Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuel. Yeah. They hate. Listen, the sisters hate her guts because she's telling them exactly. One thing about black women: do not tell them how they are.
Damn.
Yep, don't tell them. If you wanna if you wanna get in that pennies, do not tell them the truth. Lie to them. Tell them they are the queen of the earth, cocoa butter pop.
Hold on, Deke. Hey, Deke.
What? She's telling them exactly how they are.
Oh, snap. Hey, because we just want to make sure for clarity, because they will take Deacon Malachi and what you're saying. We're not telling any brother to do that. That's how you
What
get
did I say?
this, that. If you want if you want to get the panties, just lie to them. No, you're not advocating.
No, that's not righteous.
Right, it's not righteous is what I'm
That's
trying
not,
to
they
say.
know what I'm saying. They know what I'm saying.
Not everybody, Deke.
Yes, they do. They know what I'm saying.
Not everybody.
What I'm saying is these sisters don't want to hear about themselves. They don't want to hear, hey, listen, you got to submit. That's what she's telling them. And I guarantee you, if you read this comment, I guarantee you a bunch of them is against her. Because even in the studio right now, you see how that woman say, oh, sometimes we have no choice. But that's how they are.
And look how she looking at when she said that.
That's how they are.
She tried to throw some tricky stuff in there and say, we not equal? No, you just support sister.
She always pushing that, though.
She almost looks like she's looking behind her chair, see if somebody's going to come with a black burlap sack.
Trying to trap her.
Hey, finish that.
It's certain things that he can't see that we see.
Some people will say the queen is the most valuable piece of the
Listen, I cannot stand Angela Yee.
That's
I cannot stand
feminism.
her, man.
That's that. You see that? You see her right there?
Yeah.
Destroying her whole family, but she still cannot see it. She's so dumb and stupid. Go ahead, play.
But that's the purpose of this divisive feminism, Jazz, because the whole setup is ran by white men.
Yep.
They ain't against that. It's about creating divisiveness in the black family, black and Hispanic family. Because the white woman is not against her white man at all.
Go ahead.
People say the queen is the most valuable piece on the board.
Come on, anybody play chess?
Yeah.
You put, okay.
'Cause
My
the king
husband's
can't
teaching
move
me
like
how
the
to play
queen
chess.
moves.
Yeah, I mean, we work together, but the queen has to sit back and allow her king to be the king.
Now, what about in a situation when a woman makes more money in a relationship?
That's hard because that's when jealousy starts coming in. That's when, you know what I mean? And that goes back to communicating and prayer. Because if a woman, you know, if you're solid, you know who you are, you know what you bring to the table. A lot of times, money breaks up relationships. Money is the root of all
Esau
evil.
give it to you.
It
That's the
is.
reason why Esau
So
give it
everybody's
to the
thinking
woman.
about
Right. Go ahead.
the wrong things instead of falling back and sitting and saying, "Let's play chess together. I got you. You got me. Let's go."
But you know, in a relationship, a lot of times, especially with so many independent women out there and doing their own thing, and now with the independent woman who's let's say a boss who has their own job, pays their own bills, their own crib,
Doesn't
their own car.
matter.
Now they need a guy.
Pause. Stop. Where
I know what you about. I know what you about to say.
What the hell is an independent woman?
Nobody knows.
That's what I'm talking about.
Independent
What
woman.
is an independent woman?
It was made in America. That's a
An
queen.
independent woman is a woman without her husband.
Right.
Without a family, independent woman.
Man.
Hey, and then
this is that. Go ahead.
hey, notice too how a lot of their questions
And
are
I think he might be speaking rhetorically, like being. I don't know. I don't really watch a lot of this, but go ahead. Yo,
to that point you just saying, a lot of their questions are catered to like, but what about this? But what about? It's not like they agree with it. It's more so they're trying to combat what she's saying as if they believe something, which I know Angela Yee does, because I mean she Moab anyway.
Yeah.
But
she don't care.
and he's a simp when it comes to him and his marriage. So I mean,
I don't know if you know how to play chess. I play chess. Yeah. The most powerful on the board is not queen.
Right.
It's the king.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
that's why you got to checkmate the king, right?
Yeah. The game is over when the king is dead.
Right.
and the queen
I don't know what
protects
the hell
king.
that Moabite is talking about.
Hey, you mentioned
Because she's mentioned the queen is the most powerful. No, it's not. The queen is not the most powerful piece. The most powerful piece on the board is the piece they're protected, which is the king.
Right. She's the support.
Yes. Everybody try to defend the king.
Right.
I have no idea what the hell she's talking about. The queen
You
is
don't
the
get
most powerful.
checkmate
No, it's
unless
not.
the king is done.
Yes.
And that's the last thing on the board.
That's the last thing on the board.
Stop.
So the queen
The only way you
about,
win is to trap the king. I have no idea what they're talking about.
The queen she's talking about is a Quean, the prostitute, meaning that's what Deacon Athon brought out a while ago. Queen meaning prostitute. If you read it, it says, here's the definition. It says, one that is young or unmarried.
Bang.
That's the queen they talking about.
Hey, and then they always mention how whenever it gets to a point of a woman being submissive to a man, it's always, what about if a woman's out here doing her thing? She got her degree. She making money. She don't need no man. Listen, men don't look for y'all for those things. Men don't look for women for y'all to bring money to the household, for y'all to bring educate. No, we looking for somebody who's gonna be submissive to us.
Right.
So all these accolades that you achieved, you're basically saying, I'm a man and I'm ready to take on the role of a man in the household, and I'm looking for a woman. Men don't look for those things that y'all think we look for in terms of accolades that y'all get. the educational system. Oh, I make $200,000 a year. What type of man? No, you're gonna be single because you're more so worried about your career rather than what it's gonna.
Well,
what
she's
it's
gonna buy
take.
a dog. She ain't gonna be exactly single. She gonna buy a dog.
She gonna buy.
Hey, what the men don't post up. The real man don't post up.
Yeah. What you saying is heavy, because that's admirable. They have all those accolades. Because when you know what, I do this analogy, like you know how Moses met the bush. What the Most High told Moses, because Moses was well learned. He was brought up under Pharaoh. He had a lot of education. And what did the Most High tell Moses? He said, "Keep that foot when I come to the house." Meaning, whatever you understand, don't bring none of that. Come
Leave
with
it
an empty
outside.
cup.
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna train you up. It's no different from a woman coming to a Lord. We understand you got degrees.
Right.
You might have more education than I do.
Right.
But guess what? Keep that understanding minimal and learn how to submit and listen to me. Then we could edify, use your experience later on down the road to help advance the relationship.
Let's finish the video.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Shout out to Bishop.
It's hard to a woman to, as you would say, submit to a man because they're already in that position. They're already their own boss.
Yeah.
You know, so what happens in that situation?
Listen, I had to go through it. When I met my husband, like I was taking care of everything. I took care of my whole family. Like it was me, right? So now I'm meeting a man that's coming in and he's like intelligent, very smart, self-educated. My husband's a felon. But he turned it all around and he owned his own business, right? And so I wasn't used to that. I was a pop-off, quick with the mouth, smart. But it took a man like him to sit me down, look me in my eyes, and talk to me like I was supposed to be talked to and say, "I'm here now. You don't have to do all of that. Pass it over to me and let me take it over."
We had to let that
because I
play.
have been doing it for so long.
And it's hard to trust people. You got to trust yourself.
Oh, shut the hell up.
I'm telling you, right? Every time.
Let my sister say that thing again. Then we'll lean back. Let my sister say that thing again, man.
Go ahead, play it again.
Him to sit me down, look me in my eyes, and talk to me like I was supposed to be talked to and say, "I'm here now. You don't have to do all of that. Pass it over to me and let me take care of it."
That's some Barry White stuff there.
Hey, that's hard for a black woman. That's hard.
But I'm telling you, there's a lot of
woman.
sisters who's against what she said.
Those are vibes.
You see that sister right there? Her mindset is to build a family.
Yeah.
That's her mindset. Her mindset is not to destroy. She said, I used to was doing it on my own. I pay all the bills. Now when he come in my life, he changed all that. He said, listen, you don't have to do that anymore. That's what a lot of brothers in the truth try to tell your sisters.
Yes.
That mindset independent, get rid of it. Now that we're here, get rid of that mindset. Isn't Bishop teaching about this thing every Saturday?
What she just articulated was that other song that says, "You make me feel like a natural woman." If y'all can draw the parallels, because that's what she was saying. My show was in the Lost and Found. I was a pop-off. He came in and straightened me out. He found me, he said he took it and he cleaned it. And he set me in order. And now that's what the woman was saying. Y'all know what I'm talking about. See, a lot of these newfangled sisters, they don't understand that. They got too much of that stuff on their head. But these older women, they know what I'm talking about. She's kicking them lips. She's kicking those ballistics.
Yep.
I'm telling you. Damn.
See, a lot of time the women had a lot of time to be independent so much, so they're so, like she said, she had to take care of her whole family, so she already got that spirit is running. So when she meet a man that's gonna protect her and raise her up and all that, it's hard for her to understand that because she never seen it before. But like she said, he sat with her, looked in her eyes, and dealt with her. He set it in order. And then the most important point about that was she was willing to give him the opportunity.
Right, exactly.
A lot of women ain't willing to do that.
No, exactly. Because they always look at, because remember the guy asked her, what about if you make more money? Right. Listen, because I heard sisters, we ask sisters, hey, what you going to do? She said, well, I make more money. Listen, I'm telling you, a lot of men don't give a damn about how much money you make. We really don't. Because we can work for our own damn money.
Right.
It really doesn't matter if you make $1 million, we making 20,000. Right. We don't give a damn. Use the scripture. Listen, God don't give a damn about how much you make. When the scripture say in Ephesians, when he say wife submit to your husband, he didn't say wife submit to husband only if you make more money, if you make less money than him. He did not say that.
There's no stipulations.
No,
cut it dry.
Exactly. He did not say that. It doesn't matter how much money you make. You still gotta submit. That's what she's saying. I'm sure she's still making more money than her husband. She's a singer. She's a great singer. Sure she still make money. Yeah, she's a great singer. But guess what she said? She said, listen, at the end of the day, I'm still gotta submit to him.
That's so true. Because when I was in the world playing basketball, I had the masculine spirit of I gotta take care, I gotta handle things. But moving under my Lord's house, I understand it's not chaos when I let him lead. Things go in the right direction of having. So I totally agree with everything she's saying.
Oh, praise.
Yeah, so
hey, what other video you got up there? What other video you got up there?
Wendy Williams?
Hey, you got to play this, man.
Yeah.
This is some funny stuff right here.
We're going to lean back.
Do you want the article first?
No, give me the video. This is what you call killing you with kindness. This is so crazy stuff.
I'm going to lean back.
Now I want you to listen to this sister.
Turn it up.
I was up doing a little work here. That's why I got my pajamas.
No. Hey, wait. Play what Wendy Williams said, and then play her response to Wendy Williams. I want you guys to pay attention.
We got to hear all the bass.
Yes, you got to hear what you got to hear what happened.
Think like a child.
Can you please put it up?
But I grow up, what do I want to be? And it's something else. It's time for a new journey, a new chance at life, right? And God has
But can you cannot go no more up than that?
I can't even hear what she said.
I can't actually hear what she said.
Dumb music behind it.
Dang.
All right. Well, somebody interpret it, man. What's
the backstory on why she?
Okay, right
back?
on this particular one,
help a brother out.
on this particular episode is she retired her husband. Her husband is a LAPD cop.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They made a deal when they moved to LA that he would work for 5 years so she could pursue her dream as an actress.
Mm-hmm.
But 15 years later is when everything popped for her. And so now that she's making money, everything is good, she retired her husband. So she made this video saying that she retired her husband. Go to Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams on should be
Wendy Williams saying that,
but her should
that's
be louder.
a bad move.
Yeah,
Wendy Williams said, because remember, Wendy Williams' husband left her.
Right.
So Wendy Williams basically said, because you with in out of this, she tried to say the black man is no good.
She's trying to say the black man gonna betray you like my husband betrayed me.
Like my husband betrayed me.
But that's not what happened with this sister.
No. Now she's responding to what Wendy Williams said.
Okay.
I want you to play what she said.
Yeah.
So Wendy Williams on should be louder because it's hers was just at home.
Yeah.
So Wendy Williams on should be, if they start right when she started talking.
I get it.
Start when she start talking, Kidan.
Wendy Williams.
So that's the sister's husband.
Been good, honey. I was up doing a little work here. That's why I got my pajamas on in my office. And then my
go
phone
back
started
to where
going
Wendy
off.
Williams started
No.
talking.
Forget about it. We just described what Wendy Williams said. Let's see what she respond. Go ahead, play it.
Keep popping. More great show for everybody. Up next. Been good, honey. I was up doing a little work here. That's why I got my pajamas on in my office. And then my phone started going off, like praising people. It's like, girl, you're Wendy Williams. First of all, Wendy Williams, honey, God bless you. God bless you. Okay. And so people sent me a little clip, and I said, oh my God, the pain this woman must be in. Wendy, the pain you must be in to feel this way, and I'm so sorry. But listen, let me tell you this. 23 years I've been with my husband. Yes. Broke for a very long time together. Struggled for a very long time together. Succeeded for the last couple of years together, right? My husband took a job in agreement with me. He took a job 15 years ago to help support my dream. And I know you may not know what that looks like in a genuine place, right? But this was an agreement that my husband and I had. And I told him 15 years ago, babe, in 5 years, I'll be able to take you out of there so then you can pursue one of your dreams that you love. Right now, I was his dog in the fight, okay? And he believed in me. And we did it together for the last 15 years. I did every year with him at LAPD, and he did every year with me with rejection and no's in this entertainment industry, right? However, God has blessed me. He has allowed me to manifest. I've been praying on this for a very long time, and it has now come to pass. That is the power of God. It's also the power of allowing God to be first in your marriage, okay? And that is how it remain successful. We keep him first. He is first in our marriage. Not money, not business, not success, but God. He's first. Okay? So this is my prayer for you. I pray that love finds you. True love. Damn. I pray it finds you and it holds you tight.
Damn. Hey, you know, she also do the cooking thing. She got
like she makes spices.
She makes spice also. I think she just signed a big deal with McCormick. Yes. About
the
with
spice company. Yeah, they make the black
so she
pepper.
retired her husband. So it's the right things to do. She said, listen, he don't have to put his life on the line no more. Now I'm making money. Because she said he believed in me. But when the William was running her mouth, because you remember her husband left her for another woman. And she got that, the bitterness. So she's telling her, oh, you made a big mistake. You should not do that.
And they give her a show.
And they give her a show, right?
Yeah.
With her personal problems to tell everybody else how to screw their lives.
And so it's what I like about her is
probably
the
get
way.
an Oscar for that.
Yes, is the way she respond. She didn't get angry. She said, listen, you just don't understand what love is. I pray for you find the truth. But what I like about her, she didn't make it and just dump the black man.
Like typical women do.
Like typical women do.
Right.
Like she would have done.
Yes. A lot of sisters in Hollywood, when they become successful, they dump their husband. Remember that sister, she played in one of those she's an actress. She played in one of those Tyler Perry movies. I think she played with the one who said the sister that's play Angry
Mad Black Woman.
Angry Mad Black Woman. She dumped her husband. When she make it big, she dumped her husband. Now she told her husband, now she's successful. She told her husband, but she's basically said, listen, I'm not going to dump my husband. Now that make it big because he's been supporting me for the past 15 years. And we've been married for 23 years. So things like that. Just like our sisters, Felicia Osha, everybody come against her because she stand behind the black man.
Yes.
Put
that up.
Yeah, so that's what I like. That's what I like about that story, about what happened. Right. So that's why I was like, you know what? Just go big up our sisters, man, for standing behind a black man. That now that she make it, she's standing behind her husband. It is what
that's a flip side to.
Hey, D, hold on, real quick. Read this.
I just read that.
Let's not slide past that.
And you know what's amazing? Before you read that, I was looking at the name who wrote it because I always wondered what happened to this sister.
Stephanie Mills.
Stephanie Mills.
Right.
Okay.
Read that from Bishop there.
The post says, I love you, Felicia Rashad. If it's true that Howard University wants to terminate her position because they feel her comments about Mr. Cosby were insensitive, then they should give back the millions of dollars that he donated to the university.
Drop the bomb.
So, damn. Drops a bomb right there. You see that thing?
Right. Yeah.
He donated millions of dollars to it. Now, I'm telling you, man.
Right. And on top of that, they know her comments was not against against women. They know that.
Right.
The university know that. Everybody know that. She explained it eloquently years ago.
Right. Right.
You know, she had to defend that evil narrative that they were putting out there, talking about she's against the women.
Right.
Very intelligent sister though, but they don't want to display even the intelligence of our sisters.
Right.
Very intelligent woman.
But when you see
Felicia Rashad, I'm talking about.
Yeah, but when you see just like three of them, you had the singer Fantasia supports. You have Felicia supports. You had the other sister married 23 years support. When they come together and want to support us, then they come in there and try to tear it down.
Yeah, they try to tear them down.
So the bottom line is when you defend the black man, you are enemy of America.
Yep. Exactly. And that's exactly the narrative. That's exactly what's going down.
You are the enemy of this place, enemy of this state. What is this?
That's on the.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Play that.
Felicia Rashad, Bill Cosby's TV wife, finally speaking out.
This as more women continue to come forward and protesters are threatening to disrupt 3 comedy concerts in Canada starting tonight.
Right, this was years ago. That's why we're playing this here, to show you about what they're trying to reignite. Right. Okay, go ahead.
Now there's Mrs. Huxtable going on the record.
Yeah, tonight's top story, more Cosby crash and burn. Will his TV wife stand by her man?
You were on the set with him for more than a decade, working very closely with him. At no time did you ever see anything inappropriate?
What I saw was fun. Never anything inappropriate. What I saw was work and play at work and fun. Mrs. Cosby was a frequent visitor to the studio. She was there a lot. That's what I saw.
Felicia Rashad, Bill Cosby's TV wife for more than 8 years, is finally speaking out. She tells ABC News correspondent Lindsay Davis she learned about the claims against Cosby along with the rest of the world.
I can't even speak to those things and don't want to.
The sit-down airing on ABC News came just hours after Rashad was quoted on the website Showbiz 411, where it sounded like she was implying there was some sort of plot against Cosby. Here's the purported quote. "Forget these women. What you're seeing is the destruction of a legacy, and I think it's orchestrated. I don't know why or who's doing it, but it's the legacy."
That was a
pause. You see how they isolated? That's what the demonic media did to us. And forget these women. That was they're demonic.
Yeah.
They're demonic rattlesnake fangs.
Yes.
And that's how
that's what they zeroed in on that to try to destroy her whole credibility, her career, everything. And that's not what she meant. She was making the point that this is not about the women.
Right.
This is about destroying the black image.
Right.
And the demons knew that.
That's how you know she would Bill Cosby ain't do none of that, because in the beginning of when they interviewed her, she said Mrs. Cosby is a frequent person that's in the studio a lot. So she's saying I be around him.
Right.
I never seen none of those allegations.
Right.
So she, of all people, could know what he did or didn't do.
But they wanted to discredit her. Play the rest of it. This,
hold on.
This is going to tell the whole story. Go ahead, Deacon.
You know what happened is a lot of people don't understand. There was a time Bill Cosby was one of the most powerful men in Hollywood. One of the most powerful. Just like remember when Oprah had her show, she was one of the most powerful women in Hollywood. When you're one of the most powerful men in Hollywood, a lot of people come to you for whoa, because Bill Cosby, that dude was a genius. A lot of people don't know the history behind him. That guy, he was a genius. So now, listen. For example, remember that woman who accused him? What's her name? She's talking about she met Cosby at the Playboy Mansion. That thing, she said she was 14.
Check that
What
out.
the hell you doing in the Playboy Mansion at 14 years old?
But Deacon, that's the exact reason why I say that the false media and their things get injected into the people's minds, because they totally obliterated that state out. What the hell is she doing? 14 years old in a place like that. They didn't touch her credibility. That should have just ruined her whole credibility right there. They didn't touch none of that at all, and want to manufacture stuff against the sister.
That make absolutely no sense. But that's the thing. That, again, one thing about Esau study black people.
Right.
Esau know, I don't have to show proof of nothing. All I have to do is put it out there. His own people is going to destroy his character. They're going to bite it. Right. That's the problem with us as a people. You don't have to show us no proof, nothing. Put it out there, his own people is going to destroy him. That's what they did.
Put my venom over the television to poison the people.
Yes, that's it. That's it. Go ahead.
Listen to what she
It's a
said.
misquote.
Back it up. Get that statement. She's going to speak to that right there.
You're seeing is the destruction of a legacy, and I think it's orchestrated. I don't know why or who's doing it, but it's the legacy.
She's going to
That was a
forget
misquote.
these women. She's going to address that.
And that is not what I said. What I said is this is not about the women. This is about something else. This is about the obliteration of legacy.
The only one who could salvage Bill Cosby's image is Bill Cosby at this point, not Felicia Rashad, number one. And number two, I don't even think he can salvage it at this point.
Stop. I hate the damn devil.
Yeah, the devil. Here he comes.
Basically because the sister is coming to the man's aid, like your demonic white women came to your aid. But you trying to say, no, this is not, no, you leave him alone.
Right.
Let us kill him without your help.
Right.
Without you trying to help him from our death blow that we're trying to kill him with. Go ahead.
I couldn't believe it. He had drugged me.
All of this has
Her daggone,
all of them are paid actors.
Her damn vagina is probably as big as a damn trash can. Talk about he drugged me.
She was on drugs already.
Got him! Got him!
Damn. Play that.
3 new Cosby accusers came forward at a press conference today. All of them wiping tears and claiming Cosby drugged.
Stop.
Stop. I gotta say this. Again, what your guys, listen, black people, listen, have some common sense.
Right.
Let me tell you something, right? This man was the most powerful man in Hollywood.
Bring it out.
He went as far as tried to buy NBC.
Right.
Do you guys understand what NBC is?
Right.
I don't think you guys understand what NBC is. NBC is one of the most
powerful,
one of the most powerful media out there. He tried to buy it. That's how much power he had at one time. Think about it. If it's really true what this woman's saying, there were 30 years.
Right.
Come on, stop. Think, people. Think.
That's what Felicia meant. She said this is about something else.
Yeah.
'Cause all of those women will call, listen, we need to bring this man down.
Exactly.
Who said hello to Bill Cosby? Come on up.
Listen, I'm not saying he don't sleep with them. The man was the most powerful man. You actually believe he drugged these women to sleep with them? I don't think so. I'm telling y'all.
They're throwing the panties at this guy.
Yes. Do you guys understand when you're a star? Listen, I was reading a book. Right. I was reading a book by Dennis Rodman.
Rodman.
Yeah.
From the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
He was talking about how he said every single basketball players cheat on their wives. And he admitted, he said, listen, don't believe nobody said they don't cheat. He said, listen, you guys don't understand. When we go in a city and play, after the game, you guys don't understand. Women lying around the corner try to get with these players. That was happening with Bill Cosby. Woman was, listen, I don't think you guys listen. This man have power. He have money. He have fame. He don't have to rape nobody. That make no sense. People, get some common sense.
And you went to the Playboy Mansion for that reason.
Damn.
Let's stop.
Why would you let a 14-year-old come in the Playboy Mansion?
They omitted all of that. They
you
want to
went
bring
there.
none of that
He was the king of that.
Yes.
Hold on. Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
Right.
Gotta say anything else?
No.
Right.
Yo, Magic Johnson was telling you he used to sleep with a different woman every night.
Yeah.
Every night.
Magic Johnson didn't even have the power Bill Cosby had.
Right.
Magic Johnson didn't even have the money Bill Cosby had.
Right.
That's a good point.
That you guys don't get it.
That's a good point.
You guys don't get it. You ever heard of Studio 54?
Right.
Do you guys know what was going on in Studio 54? Drugs, money, and sex.
Yeah.
That's what was going into. Bill Cosby was right in the middle of these things.
Yeah. The 80s?
That was.
You tried to tell me.
That was the 70s.
Yeah. You tried to tell me Bill Cosby was the only one who was sleeping with this woman?
Yeah.
No. They're trying to take him down. Like you said, they make some phone call. Did you ever sleep with Bill Cosby? Yes. Yeah. Come down and say he whipped you. Do you ever sleep with him?
Right.
Listen, I'm not saying don't sleep with them.
There was another thing where when we played this years ago, and there was another woman that said that they tried to get her to set up Cosby.
Yep.
And she
I
said
remember
no.
that. I remember that.
That's showing you that's the proof of it. Yes, go back and look at it. Go back and look at it. A few years
Let me
ago.
run something by you. Yeah. Did you guys know when Bill Cosby said he wanted by NBC, that's when his son turned out dead.
Broke. Yes.
Right. That's after
his son died.
Right.
Yes.
He was changing a so-called flat down the highway.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was
a
Why do you think his son died? You think is it a coincidence? When he went by NBC and his son turned out dead?
They never solved that case.
Yo,
Exactly.
they never solved that case.
They dropped
Listen, black people, man, open your eyes, man.
Now they're trying to kill him off.
Hey, and you mentioned Studio 54. He was not the only powerful man.
No.
Why don't they set them up?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Why didn't they set any of them up?
There you go. Exactly.
There was a
Just
reason
like
because they were not influential to their people.
And,
he was.
And that's what the sisters just said. She
That's
said
the legacy.
it's about legacy.
It is. It is, and they use Gloria Allred.
Yeah.
She gets everybody. She's the only
She's
lawyer
the biggest
in town.
lesbian dyke lawyer out there, man. I can say that. Right?
We got a phone call. You can say whatever you want. This patient sent. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's the facts.
Hello?
Hey.
Go ahead, bro.
Shalom, caller.
What's your name and what's your comment?
How you doing? This is Demetrius out of New Jersey. I called just to let you guys know that Bill Cosby in the 90s tried to buy NBC twice with cash, his own money. He was going to pay it off, be done with it. The FCC stepped in, said, no, you can't do it. I believe the reason why is because during the time of that TV show, Different World, during that time, you had college enrollment of black people that was at its highest.
Right.
And it was really turning around the black community.
Right.
They definitely did not want that.
Right.
So what they did, if you notice, right before all of this happened, Bill Cosby was on tours, all the late night TV shows.
I remember that.
He was going to every one of them. Nobody knew why, because he didn't have a movie coming out. But what happened was he had a network he was trying to start, a TV network. So what he did, he went on the late night tour and got, some publicity going on so he could announce it. Then this thing happened. He wasn't able to do it, and it was on purpose.
Right.
The whole thing was on purpose.
Exactly. And the same, and in addition to what the brother said is 100% on point. During that same time, you had crime. I mean, you had drugs that was flowing throughout New York City. You had housing, fathers out of the house. All kinds of social destruction was going on in our community. And at the same time, he had a prominent television show of proper imagery on the set on NBC.
So they uplifting minorities, uplifting minorities through that show. That's
exactly.
Right. That's right.
The daughters weren't home.
One other thing I wanted.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
One other thing I wanted to say was during the time of the Cosby Show and Different World, he actually hired psychologists to go over the script to make sure that the images that were displayed were all positive, black positive images.
They said we cannot have that. You're disrupting white supremacy.
Hey, and let's not forget, he bought the rights to the Little Rascals. We never saw Little Rascals no more because they perpetrated us in a really bad light, and all of that stuff. They let him slide with that, but then he started getting too much. Like, nah.
Play the rest of that thing with fully, because you need to hear the
All
rest
right, caller,
of it.
thank you for your call.
Right.
Good call.
Play the rest
Thank
of
you,
that.
brother. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Hey, finish play that.
Yeah.
Decades ago.
Next, I remember waking up in a bed with Mr. Cosby naked beneath his open robe.
Cosby was on top of me, kissing me forcefully. I remember thinking, why is he doing this to me?
I'm thinking that too.
Even while wearing his wife's bracelet.
Cosby's attorney has vehemently denied all claims against the comedian. Tonight, Cosby
Hey, I'm sorry. I had to stop again. I'm sorry.
What the hell is he doing in the bedroom?
I'm sorry. Listen, me, I don't know about y'all. I don't believe in coincidence. Me and the truth, I used to. I mean, nothing is coincidence with God.
Right.
You guys think it's a coincidence all these women come out at the same time?
Right. Yeah. All of a sudden.
I mean, they've been silent for 30 years. After 30 years, everybody come out at the same time. Boom, yes, me too. Right.
Hey, some of them are married, man. I mean, come on, bro, man.
I mean,
so all of a sudden you just remember you had attack of morality over
black
the sudden?
people have some common sense, man.
There should have been a whole lot of divorces with these women.
Yeah, black people have some common sense. He wake up over on top of me with his pajamas. Okay, what she was doing in his room?
Yeah, I would say that's
what she was doing in his bedroom. One of them said she went to take a shower. She come out. He was drinking out of her shoes. Okay, what she was doing in his room at 2 a.m, taking a shower. Yeah. She said, "I come upstairs because I want to read a script." How the hell you end up in the shower?
You could have did that at the studio. You had to go to his house for that.
How do you end up in my hotel room at 2 a.m? Who come in the hotel room reading 3 a.m. reading a script for a movie? Who does that? Common sense, man.
No, a whole does.
And you end up in how you end up in my shower? Oh, I come here to read your script, but hold on, I gotta take a shower. Let me go fresh up. Right. Come on, man. Common sense, people.
I want to make the script.
He saw no black people is stupid. We're gonna believe whatever they say.
Hey, Bishop. Officer Keaton, post that picture. Bishop Nathaniel sent that thing in. This is how you know they lying. Damn. Psalms 58:3. I want you to post that. I want you to zoom in close.
Look at this. Think about how beautiful Felicia Rashad looked.
And Bill Cosby's wife.
This woman looked like KRS-One.
Yes.
Damn. You must learn.
Wow.
bro.
You got Egon from the Ghostbusters. And you got KRS-One.
BDP in the house.
These are the accusers. They're lying.
Come on, man. Yo,
They're
guys,
lying.
listen. Black people have some common sense,
Come
man.
on.
She look like Richard Simmons.
I'm telling you.
Stop. Have some common sense.
I'm telling you.
Stop the insanity.
Stop believing the hype. Damn. This man is worth $400 million.
Do y'all guys know what $400 million was back then?
Yeah, you're right.
$400 million is like $1 billion today.
Yes.
Hey, wait, it is Richard Simmons. Oh, snap.
Damn.
He slept with Richard Simmons.
Damn.
Hell, he was drunk.
Richard Simmons put it though.
He was drunk. They drugged him.
Yeah, Cap. They said that's the one on the right is Carrot Top. Damn.
That's where he went.
Damn. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. It was about the destruction of a legacy, because I know even as a youngster, like even prior to the Cosby Show,
right,
he had shows for the children like Fat Albert. It was always situations.
Exactly. Moral stuff. Stuff about morals, about morality, man. How to deal with your brothers. How to deal with situations.
Was a genius, man.
Hey, the Cosby Show was the same thing.
It's the same thing.
How you gonna deal with things in your family, man? With the sons and the daughters and everything. Come on, man.
Yes.
The reason why I wanted to deal with the video, because Felicia Rashad goes on to address the part about her saying forget the women. That was the reason why I wanted to get to this thing here. There's only a little bit left if we can. Just finish,
please.
Just finish that so I can be done with that. Because I
Go
want
back a little bit. Go back a little bit and finish it. Go
I
back
want
a
y'all
little
to
bit.
hear her defend that foolishness.
Play that. Play right there.
Cosby was on top of me, kissing me forcefully. I remember thinking, why is he doing this to me?
Oh, God.
Even while wearing his wife's bracelet.
Oh, God.
Cosby's attorney has vehemently denied all claims against the comedian. Tonight, Cosby begins the first of 3 shows in Ontario, Canada. Megan Walker is organizing a protest for tomorrow night.
It really shows his arrogance that he can stand there and try to be funny in light of so many very serious allegations.
Let's not. The key word she threw in there, the buzzword was with his wife's bracelet.
That wasn't it?
Right. With his wife's bracelet. That's all orchestrated, man.
Listen, man.
Right. I guess that wasn't the video I was looking for, but never mind. We
the white women have a history of accusing the black man falsely. And they always use the white woman to bring a white mob to destroy the black community. If it was back then, they would have hanged Cosby. And after they hang him, they would have come and start killing black folks.
The part you're looking for is just a little bit back. She did address. She said, I didn't say that. She said, it's in the middle.
Okay, because she was making a point, just in case it ain't there, but she was making it. She said, I'm a woman myself. I would never say anything like that. She said, but your manipulation of words, I don't know if she didn't use those words there, but what she's saying is those manipulation of words was done on purpose to obliterate this man's legacy. And you knew it was not about me denigrating women. I'm a woman myself. That's what she was saying.
Hey, you want to read this?
Actress Felicia Rashad sent a letter to Howard University students and parents on Friday, offering her most sincere apology for tweeting in celebration of Bill Cosby's sexual assault conviction being overturned. In May, Rashad, an alumna of Howard University, was appointed dean of its recently reestablished College of Fine Arts.
Yeah, they got to her. Because once you say that you apologize, you're saying that you're guilty of it, and that's all they needed. So now they're gonna really go after the system. You know, I already see what's happening because of these virulent devils that we live among.
The pressure was on.
Yeah.
Hey, what other video, Bishop said? Can we watch the video? That's it? I think that's on the video. Hold on. Oh, that's the video Bishop sent about the interview. Somebody put Cash one picture up. That was that.
Hey, she looked at like Jim Carrey from The Mask.
Hey, whatever happened to Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah.
He never served a day in jail.
Day in jail. Nah.
No. You know, they put him in house arrest, so-called house arrest. You thought Esau's the devil. Esau is the devil. And let me tell you one thing though. Letting Cosby out is probably a gift for them to let Harvey Weinstein go too.
Right. They think deep.
Yeah. They think deep. Yeah.
These snakes think deep.
They think deep. They sit back and say, you know what? If we let Harvey Weinstein go, then people's gonna rise up about Cosby. So let Cosby go first, and then let him go. I'm telling you, because Cosby only did 3 years. Esau, like you said, Esau think deep. Esau think deep. Look at this brother right here. But this brother, hey, do you know this is a live show?
Yeah, I know. I'm doing things live. I used to.
But that's what you were saying, though. You're right, because they saying one of the questions they asking, what about Bill Cosby release? What does it mean for Harvey Weinstein?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
See, that's a loaded question right there. See, that's a deep question.
Hey, yeah. Go ahead, Bishop.
Well, I'm just looking at this here because, like with the caller that called in, Bill Cosby's legacy to a lot of black people meant a whole lot. And to jail this man for basically trumped up. So all them women that's involved in that case were a bunch of whores, straight up. That was looking for money. And the rest of it, at the Playboy Mansion and all that, that's what they were. And then they got that phone call 30 damn years later to say, you know what, let's go after him. So that was the point on that. But for the brothers that was affected by Cosby's righteousness in terms of black imagery, right? Black people are going to suffer because of the missing of that. Because of missing of that. So here's my point to that. Where is the therapy for us to lose such an icon for us? But at the same time, Derek Chauvin, when he went to jail, they gave white kids in the schools, in certain schools, therapy for seeing a white man go to jail.
Yes.
A damn murderer.
Yeah. What are they going to do for us?
What are they going to do for us?
Right.
Where's our therapy at?
Yeah, right.
That's why I say you're living in a land of snakes and demons.
Yep.
Confusion.
Damn.
Wow.
Yep. Hey, what else you got up there?
What was that? Yeah.
I know it's 11:55. What else you got up there? Find something else. Maybe Sister Ayana can talk about it because I don't even think she's on the show today.
Damn.
I just realized you were sitting there. I didn't even know you was here today.
Oh, come on now.
I can't. Bishop, you see this? I can't win for losing.
I see that.
Oh, that's another one. This is some sickening stuff right there, man.
This is crazy.
That's some sickening stuff right here. You want to play this?
No.
Yeah.
That's some sickening stuff right here.
Come on.
Yeah, play it. So what happened?
I'm sorry. No.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Her boyfriend shot her father.
This is the deal with the two girls. That's the video to the article that we did. This is the video to the article. Yeah, you got to get all.
Got to get it all in context.
Right. This is the video to the article about the father trying to protect his daughters and the daggone and the forces of demons, the handlers that handle the holes.
That's what it is.
Set that up. And now this is what we're in. So back it up. Now we got some context.
Daddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. Daddy, why you shot? Dad, why you shot him? I'm sorry. Dad, I'm sorry. Dad, you hear me? Dad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's it. Stop.
Damn.
Okay.
That's some sad stuff, man. That's some sad stuff. Right
What?
there.
I'm so sick of cell phones.
That's some sad stuff. Man.
No, don't be sick of cell phones.
Why
Some
they ain't
people need to
grab
see this stuff.
No, I'm saying instead of people rushing to the hospital.
Right.
She more concerned about recording.
She on damn live. What is going on?
That don't even make any sense. Exactly. That don't make any sense what you
I would have done drag his butt
I was
to the
thinking
car.
that. I'm like,
he was
recording.
I mean, I don't know, but shock make me be able to pick his butt up and throw him in the car.
She probably don't even know how to clean all behind. So what else does she know how to do?
Right.
But film.
She know how to move it.
14
That's all
years
she
old.
knows.
What does she know?
Yeah, TikTok.
She know how to move it, but don't know how to clean it.
Yeah. Damn.
Hey man, that shows you the care that really goes into, teaching and protecting your daughters, because I'm pretty sure her father's been in her ear about the people that she's been associating herself with. You don't need to be hanging around these people. You don't need to be in this crowd. You need to be doing this and that. And this incident was just, it was a small inkling of what really has been going on in that father and daughter relationship. Yeah. It shows you that she don't really respect her daddy to even allow, whether it be your boyfriend, your manager, whoever it was that shot your dad, for that to even be a situation. It shows that you was out of order and that you didn't love your father.
It's because they don't live in reality these days.
Right. Good point.
Like social media has made it.
It's desensitized everything.
Okay, that's the word I'm looking
That's
for.
What those cameras and everything.
That's I'm looking for a word, but yes, that's the word. Kids don't live in reality. Yeah. I was talking to one of our young daughters here, and the stuff she was saying, I was like, okay, so what do you want to be? She said, actress. I'm like, okay, so are you taking actress classes? I mean, do you know how much money it is? I was like, okay, let's live in reality. So besides that, what else you want to do? She said, a surgeon. I'm like, okay, what type of surgeon? Like, it's just
you probably had to turn off her phone in order for the waves to connect.
Yes,
the phone was on. She was on a totally different frequency.
Reality where kids are like, back to Bill Cosby. Mm-hmm. When I grew up in that area, kind of, sort of, but he gave us a sense of, okay, we're gonna go to college with this, and that, right? During that time, it produced a lot of lawyers. It produced a lot of doctors in our communities because of college was a thing. It was everywhere. It was on your shirts. It was on all the commercials. Everything was subliminal. Go to a BCU. Right. You know, and now it's just, I want to twerk. I want to show my butt. It's nothing productive. Nothing.
No substance.
But like you said, to your point about living in reality, it's funny because even I'm a young man, and I can remember even when I was young, I remember the first little cell phones that started coming out. There's little Nokia joints, and even older than that. But I remember not being connected to everybody, meaning you could go outside, the friends in your neighborhood, you played outside with them, you kicked it outside with them, or whatever the case may be. But now, with the social media and the phone thing, you're connected to everybody. And these kids, all they care about is how they are viewed online. Who you are in real life, it doesn't really matter. That's why a lot of them, they aspire to I want to be an actor, because online, you getting the props for being an actor. Online, they on their phones and they like, okay, what's popping out here? What's getting the likes? Okay, sisters out here twerking their butt. Okay, dang, maybe I should be a little Instagram. Or you make how much money? It's this. Think about when we was young, seeing what we saw in the communities, the dope dealers, the ball, all of that stuff, and we we aspire to be that.
Right.
It's the same way these sisters today. They see the Instagram models. They see all these things taking place, and they say, you know what? I don't have to listen to what my parents told me I should be doing. Now I can go and look. She look like she living free.
Right. I might as well get my parents killed.
Right.
Because they don't understand. Yeah, then when he gets shot, Satan said, okay, you're on your own now. The Facebook world pops.
Yep.
The Instagram world pops. Now you're in reality, looking at your dead father on the ground.
So they're 14?
Yeah.
So now they finna be in the system.
They've been...
Yeah.
Think about it. Because if their father is their sole provider, now you don't have nobody. Who wants to take you? You got your father killed.
Right.
So as your family member, you want to take that responsibility? No, you going into the system.
So Satan has jumped out of the driver's seat and said, you're on your own now.
So it wasn't the boyfriend that shot the father. It was just some guy that intervened in the midst of an argument?
No.
What happened?
What happened is, I believe they were twins. One of them
had a boyfriend.
A boyfriend, and the boyfriend shot. The boyfriend is the one who shot him, but the other twin didn't agree. I think that's what happened.
Wait, so it was another kid shooting a grown man, because if she's 14, how old was her boyfriend?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well,
these kids today, man. These kids today, they will put you to death at 9 years old.
That's in the scriptures.
Yeah. Hey,
the children shall rise up and have their parents killed.
Let me tell you, my message to your brothers. I know some of you brothers got kids with these evil-ass women. Listen, man. Let them go. I'm telling y'all, let them go. Me, I would not even go to the court fight to fight. Nothing.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
When the kid, Lord willing, if the kid is one of the chosen, he or she gonna find you when they grow. Me, I'm not gonna fight no woman with no woman over no kids, and kids gonna put my black behind to death. That's it. I ain't gonna happen. I'm good. No.
Hey,
I was not sent here for no kids to kill me.
Hey, D, let's clarify that, because what actually happened, it says the shooting is linked to an earlier shooting that occurred at about 10:40. It says the interim police chief, Roy Hodge, said James Walters, 47, that's the man that was on the ground, was having a verbal argument with his twin daughters, allegedly over their inappropriate twerking on TikTok. As the argument escalated, another man intervened and shot Walters multiple times.
That don't make any sense. None of that makes any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Right?
No,
No.
The title says
if I'm not mistaken,
boyfriend.
Cap, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's two different things.
Two different things, right?
No, that's not the same with the other one. That's something else. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's two different incidents.
This title says father shot by his own daughter's boyfriend.
Right. That's what Worldstar posted.
Yes, but that's not talking about the same thing we put earlier about
No, it's not.
the the two sisters that was tweaking. That's not the same thing. I think that's that's
okay.
something else. No, it's not the same. That's two different. That's two different things.
Mixing
this is something totally different.
Yes.
But in the first one, I see, because we actually got video on this. But the other one, the father did die.
Yeah, the father did die too.
As a result of him trying to correct his daughter.
His daughters, yes.
Became a target.
So that doesn't really change the
narrative. Right.
Go back to the article then.
Right.
Because I want to put the scripture at it before too much time roll by.
Yes, sir.
Go back, right? This is the title.
Yes.
Let's get the title.
You
What
see
the
that?
title say?
Father of TikTok, twerking twins shot dead during dispute over their twerking videos.
So the question is, how did he? What caused him to get shot? What's in the body of the story? These are the daughters here.
One of their boyfriends shot him.
Okay. Now, scripture. Matthew 10:21.
Bring it out.
Please. The book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 21. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death.
That's what we witnessed.
That's it right there.
I know we about to close, but I'm looking at how the girls got all those tattoos and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And that goes to not parenting.
Yeah.
Like even probably the other one, he probably gave her everything, feeling guilty or whatever. I don't know what that is. But kids have to be parented. Like you can't just feed them, give them, and let them grow. Like they have to understand that the word no is healthy.
Exactly.
They have to understand that boundaries are healthy. Like you cannot just be like, oh,
But
they
if you
so sweet.
right, you're 100% right. But think about that. And when I say but, I don't mean this in contradiction to what you're saying. I'm just, you got the system has it to where the mother has to work all kind of hours outside. The father got to work all kinds of hours outside. The work still has to be done. But I'm just saying, this society purposely tries to move away righteous intervention of your own children. Meanwhile, they're left to the TV. They're left to these cell phones, because you give them the cell phone to say, listen, I want to know when you get out of school, send me this and that and the other. And the damn devil gets in it and say, no, you ain't going to use it for that. You're going to use it for twerking. You're going to use it for this and that. So your damn child is gone. You have basically no control over them.
Right.
That's by design.
problem,
but you're right, but we have to. Irregardless of anything that they try to do, there is no other remedy but to intercept. I don't give a damn what it takes. You got to intercept to keep demons from your children.
Right.
Period.
Absolutely. The problem is, though, how old are these kids?
14. No, these
they're
girls
older.
14.
They're older.
Oh no, we all them tattoos.
Wait, they're 14?
No, I think they're 25. I think I'm not mistaken.
Oh, they're 25.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, because I was gonna say, if they're 14, why you let them get tattoos, like you said?
like-
So you give them that, but then you're gonna argue why they went to the next level. You don't give them the water, no passage in the first
Well,
place.
you go.
Let me tell you, I was grown when I first got my tattoo, but it was a little old panther on my back, little one, because I was terrified of my parents because that's something they taught all the time. No tattoos. Don't da 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 da.
We know tattoos are wicked, but when I got mine, I hid it. Okay, and I was already in the Marine Corps.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And when my grandmother saw a peep of that thing, man, and she smacked me. She smacked me.
Damn. Right.
I'm a grown ass man, and she smacked me
Same.
because I had a tattoo.
Right. Now here's a point to make and concerning all of the points that we just mentioned. We're talking about feminism, talking about parenting. If our women are given this mental baggage of this feminine jazz, when the father try to lay down the rules and listen, she ain't gonna be getting no tattoos, she ain't gonna, and try to establish rules in the house. Here's your wife being programmed talking about some no, let her live, let her have this, and then there's a duality in the house.
Right.
Then the daddy end up getting put to death because the ill way that the daughter grew up or the son grew up, come back and kill the daddy. He said, "You're against me. Mommy gives me freedoms, but you don't give me freedom." Bam.
Yeah, but Bishop, this is the thing. This is my message. Don't get killed over these kids. If you trying to put 100%. The rules down, they don't want to follow.
True.
Kick them out.
True.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm just telling y'all.
If you want to live.
If you want to leave. Your guys, listen, you want to leave, listen. Your guys can do whatever the hell you want. But I'm telling y'all, if you put in the rules down, she or he don't want to follow them, and your wife is not submitted to them, everybody open the door and say, everybody got to go. All of you go. Because I'm telling you, they're going to conspire to put you to death.
Yep.
That's what you just see.
You're right.
If you want, you either die or you let them do that. Hey, let them go. Let these wicked ass kids go. You can. How the bishop can I say? You can have more.
Yeah.
The children are like stepping razors, so don't watch their size. They're dangerous.
They're dangerous.
It's 12 o'clock. With Solomon.
Yes, sir. Hey man, we want to thank y'all for tuning in once again to the show. We have a school here in Atlanta, 69 or Riverdale, 691 Highway 138, Riverdale, Georgia 30274. Come down and learn your nationality for free. If you want to donate to the body, you can donate at iuic.fundraising@israelunite.org via PayPal, or if you like to donate to IUIC Atlanta, you can do so by donating to iuic.atlanta@israelunite.org via PayPal. We also have classes 3 times a day, 7 days. I think it's even more than that now at this point.
That's way more than that.
Yeah, we got classes all day, every day for the free.
Right, and this is good to note too, because this is one of the tools that you can use to keep your sons and daughter out of trouble. So that's some of the stuff that we're trying to do to help our people in our communities.
Hey, we want to thank the brothers that behind the scene, you guys cannot see that make this possible. Officer Elisha, Officer Kidan, Officer Zedenaya, Officer Nichomaye, Officer Jesiah, Officer Adino, Soldier Matthias, and Soldier Isaac. Our beautiful sisters that provide breakfast for us this morning, Sister Aliyah, Sister Susanna, Sister Johanna from the house of Soldier Tobit, and Sister Lily. Thank you.
All praise to the Most High.
All
Thank you
praise
for
to the
the
Most
breakfast
High.
and everything.
We want to thank Bishop for coming through always.
Yes, sir.
Hey, every time Bishop here, Bishop always still keep giving us story, man. I really appreciate that, Bishop. I praise to the Most High. I really appreciate that. All praise. I want to thank this brother right here, my brother right here, man. Hey, you're welcome back anytime, bro.
Man. Thank you.
Yes. Welcome back anytime. Also, Captain.
Hey, good to be here, Dick.
Good to see you again.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Good to see you again. Solomon, thank you for
Captain
stepping.
the car, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep, Captain the car, Captain Aparium. Solomon, thank you for stepping.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Officer Levi, brother. Johan. Jetson. No, Johan. Officer Johan, thank you for stepping.
That's my brother, man.
Yes.
Praise.
Sis, you got anything else to say?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir.
I got something to say. Barnabas, come get your wife.
Please. Oh, I do. Real quick. OR, straight up. You can only buy this shirt if you want to apply the scripture. Don't buy the shirt if you're not going to apply the scripture.
There you go.
So, OR.
What does that say? Straight out of what?
Straight out of
Titus 2 and 3.
So, go get your shirts.
All praise.
Hey, where you got that earring from?
I don't know. One of the sisters bought them for me.
Oh God! Hey, I don't know why you guys keep giving that sister free stuff.
This is no.
She don't even know give her free stuff. You cannot make this up. Every Sunday is the same. Where you got that earring? She don't know.
This was like 3 years old, and the reason I really don't know because I'm not like a label person. I like nice things, so it's. I don't buy. Be like, oh, this is. I don't know about somebody said shout out your shirt because I think it's her husband did it or something like that.
Sister Shoshana from.
Let me see. Stand up.
Officer Levi.
Let me see. Stand up. Let me see.
Bring it out.
Oh, Ciroc from
Officer
Miami.
Amir. Officer Amir from Austin.
Yeah, Austin.
Oh, yeah. That's the Levi brother and his wife.
Hey, Captain Aparium, mention your show so that the brothers.
Oh yes, we tune in to the Power Hour Plus every Wednesday evening. It's at 7 p.m. Arizona time. We go over Black, Hispanic, and Native American biblical history and just history in general, how it relates to the Bible. So that's every Wednesday, 7 p.m. And then we have the Power Hour every Sabbath at 11 a.m. Arizona time.
All praise to the Most High.
All praises. Thank you.
The name of your show.
Yeah. The Bible, the Book of Our Fathers, airs every Friday at 6 p.m.
All praise. And we got Deacon Iton, which you want
me to run the line down? The line
go
out
ahead. Go ahead. We do line out down.
All right, the line out. Bible Book of Our Fathers at 6 p.m. Friday. Then afterwards is the Deacon Labakar with its Hammer Time at 8 o'clock.
Did Deacon Labakar go before you?
Huh? He's after me. He's after.
Oh, he's after you?
Yeah.
I thought it was Deacon Abiel went after you.
No. Deacon Abiel comes on after Laba.
Oh, okay,
so from 8 to 9:30 is Deacon Labakar with Hammer Time. Then at 9:30 to 11 is Deacon Abiel with Fix Your Face. And then fix. We got to be fixing faces, brothers. Then you have Deacon Asaph from 11 to roughly about 4 o'clock, right? But like 4 a.m. to get that Friday night raw. That's what you need, you know.
Raw.
Okay. And
on Sunday we got Deacon Iton at Deacon Iton coming up next.
Yeah.
At the what is the name of the
Our Hidden History at roughly 12 o'clock. And then 2 to 3 o'clock, I think the times move around a little bit.
Yep.
You have Deacon Malachi with the Raven and Wolves show.
Yep.
So the radio show. So brothers and sisters, we put every effort out there to keep our brothers and sisters in the realm of righteousness, to pull them away from the evil that's out here. That's the reason why we work so hard to line these shows up and to give you all of these classes every day, 7 days a week. We do that.
Damn, I don't know if you guys know. You know that YouTube.
And of course, and the Sabbath
kicked us off.
You know, you saw the devil. You know, you saw take Bishop class yesterday from out of YouTube.
Wow.
Because of that. Did Bishop play something out of NBC?
I think we probably said something, about Amalek? Because we brought the truth about him?
They said Bishop said something and then put something was on NBC. Did you Bishop? I don't remember.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What was it?
Damn.
That's why they take it down. That's
BS.
Yeah, you know that's BS.
Yeah. Well, anyway, on Saturday we have our Saturday or Sabbath lineup begins with I think 9 a.m. with the captains, and then at from 9 to 11, then 11:30 or 12 o'clock we begin with the deacons. The deacons go from 12 to like 2 to 3. And then Bishop Kanai comes from 3 to about 5:30, something like that. And then Bishop comes on at 6. Yeah. So there's no excuse, brothers and sisters. There's no excuse.
We cover the edge.
We work hard against the wiles of Satan to make sure that you get this truth.
That's
because
right.
your teacher shall no longer be hidden.
Exactly. Okay. You know, Esau cloud the air with foolishness, garbage. So we're gonna cloud the air with righteous stuff.
That's right.
That's what we're doing too. We're gonna fill it up. The same way Christianity got all type of garbage in there, we're gonna put all our stuff in there too. Right. That's why we got our URC TV. You guys got no excuse, man. No excuse.
And if you miss it live, we got replays.
Right.
We
exactly.
got replays. If you
exactly.
Miss it live,
which wasn't the case many years ago. We used to have to myself particularly used to have to go down to 23rd Street at the public access building to submit videotapes. That was the only way you were seeing it on the air. Manhattan News, Manhattan Network.
Well, hey, remember that we did that in all the boroughs.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Westchester.
So
Brooklyn,
we are a long way from that. And if you missed it, what was coming on air, that was it. Now you can rewind it, put it in your phone,
at your leisure.
At your leisure.
They even got
excuse.
They even got biblical smoke.
Right. Tell your exactly. Right. So tell your friends, tell your brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, tell them. Come on in, get yourselves right, because the Most High going to close the doors on this whole system.
Oh, praises.
All right, brothers.
It's time to wake up.
All right, Israel. We love you. With that, we say shalom.
Shalom.
All right. Shalom.
All people have no idea what the truth is. That's why we're out here to give you the truth. Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Read Psalms chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.